Do. Welcome to the house of fun, everybody now. Welcome to the lion's den. Yeah, that's a bit chesty. I have to take them Muscalaro tablets on my chest, it's not fucking bad. With a retro top. First time I had this on about 20 years, maybe 25 years. Been in the package, all the buttons, everything was brand new stuff. Proper tops these in the day. All the only people who could afford these in the day was footballers and stuff, like, you know, tennis players and stuff. And in the 70s, the first come out, these were the types that first come out in the 70s, the very, very first ones, retros. They're all a fortune now. I think they brought them back out, but they're not the same. The same materials, not the same. So these are quality material, these. While the other ones are just fucking, can tell they're just like copies they look like. You don't feel the same when you wear them. This is like brilliant material. The only thing is with it, if you get it, you know, so you come near you with a match, it's very easy. You know, people smoke cannabis and that. Used to drop it on the, you know, the hands there and it'd be a big fucking burn over it like that. That's why the skunk's better. When you smoke skunk, you don't burn your tracksuit top and bottoms or your trousers. See loads of people doing it and they'll drop it on their trousers and burn them. Tracky tops are the worst when you get new ones. Like when you get the Holly Hansen or the fucking the really expensive ones, and I've seen loads of lads ruin them. But they've been out drinking fucking in pubs and clubs and they'll come out and all the tops all fucking burnt. They paid about £300 for it. A full fucking week's wages gone for a daft joint. Wait for some coming on. Well, the other not on already, 33. 33. Come on, guys, where are you all gone? This is a good one tonight. Oof. Boof, boof, boof. Get up there. Freedom, welcome to the show. Hi, Emma. Freedom, if you'd like to buy a coffee, appreciate the links down below towards the channel. Support the channel, sorry. Paul Cresswell, how do you do? I'm very good. Rob Madden. Hello, Rob. Looks like you've got an Alsatian there. Beautiful dogs. Absolutely guard you to the death, them. Will never leave you, Alsatians. They fucking won't. You get other dogs run away, they just will not leave you. Only thing is, if you hit them, they never forget. Fucking cunts, yeah. You know, you get these people that hit the dogs. I've got loads of bitten the owners. And then the woman said, like, next door, you still fucking always hitting there. That's why. The dogs, if you keep kicking the dog, it's going to turn on you in the end, and that's what happens. And when they fucking bite you, you're in serious trouble. They've got 24 teeth, 12 on the top, 12 on the bottom, and they fucking snap you like a crocodile biting you. Paul Cresswell, Rich T. Biscuit, 78, Paul, Peter the Box. Hiya, Peter. I hope you've all got the messages. It took me an hour to send all the messages to you. I say I'm on the night live, so people think I'm only on, like, say, 2 or 3 hours here. I'm on 3 hours on the night, then I'm on after this for about an hour, half an hour. Then I go at about 4 in the morning. That's like 5 hours. And then I'm back on the data, putting messages on and answering everyone's questions. It's like fucking 7, 8 hours a day. You're on the internet. I think that's why my eyes been bad. I'm constantly fucking doing this and then going answering questions in the middle of the night. Rob Magnet, looking well, thank you very much, mate. I never come on without a shave or get in the shower or not brushing my teeth or washing my hair and stuff. I get every day. I get clean underwear and everything on. I've always been like that. I wouldn't dare go on like a fucking tramp because you're disrespecting the people who are watching you because can't be bothered to get smartened up. It's just pure fucking laziness. And if you're like an ambassador for mental health, you've got to be coming on smart so the people can copy you. If I start being scruffy, other people think, well, Brian's scruffy, I'll just copy how we drive dresses. So if you're always nice and shaved and get out of bed in the morning, first thing, when you first get up in the morning, before you get out of bed, think, have 5-10 minutes and go, what am I going to do today to make this the best day? Now, if you're one of these people who forget things, and, I forgot the bread, I forgot this, I forgot that, the best thing to do is, the best way to do it is, not even on your phone, the best place is put it in your socks or in your shoes, the ones you're going to put in the next day and put a note in. the note will be sticking out. You go, there's that note, and put it in your pocket, and then you're ready for the day. You've got it, then it sparks you off because you're going for your shoes and socks, and then you go, oh, there's the note, and then you don't forget, or leave it on your window dash, on your dash in your window in your car, so when you're going, so you don't forget. So a lot of people are going, oh, I forgot such and such. But if you put it in the note, what you've got to do, pay the gas, pay the electric, pay the water, get some shopping, put your little list down. That way, I've used that method for years and years, and it works. And the best thing to do is get out of bed and go and get a quick wash, swill, my dad called it, water, cold water in your face, wake yourself up, put water in your hair, towel on you, dry yourself, and go and then go down, get something to eat, get a coffee made, get 2 slices of bread, get 2 eggs, poach the eggs. I like them poached better, they're easier to eat. Or if you can boil them, put a bit of butter in and a bit of salt in, and have that, and have a little bowl of porridge, and that starts you off for the day, because you've got your porridge, which is a slow glycemic, it's got sugars in, it's got protein in, and it's got carbs in, so that burns slowly through the day. So you've got that to give you loads of energy, and then you've got your protein off your eggs. There's 8 grams of protein in each egg, so you've got a good start for the day then. And with your milk, if you've got a bit of milk, and you've probably got about 20 odd grams of protein and about 30 grams of carbs, which is great for the day, and it's a slow burn, like I said, and it also helps to bring down your blood pressure and opens your arteries up, because it goes around your arteries. Don't eat wheat, any wheat stuff. If you've got arthritis, wheat fucks your hands up. It really makes your hands swell up. It inflames your hands. And the other one that does it even worse, tomatoes, tin tomatoes or tomatoes, the juices in them make your hands go up like a balloon. So you get these people for spaghetti bolognese and they have loads of tomatoes. They get me and say, my fucking hands are killing me, because your hands, it sends water to your hands. Your hands inflame with it. But porridge is totally different, because that's not wheat, it's oats. So that's a little tip there for people. When Corrado, you okay, son? Yeah. So I'll get on with it now. So when I was about 18, I was wanting to leave home. I was a kid, going to do my own things. So I went to Redcar, and I went to my uncle Jerry's. He's about 5 years younger than me. He's like a brother, because he was brought up with us as we were kids. He's like my mum's youngest brother. So he stayed with us. Anyway, he had a house in Dormanstown, just near Redcar. Before you get just down the trunk road, you can turn right, go to Dormanstown. He lived there at the bottom end. So he said, "Oh, well, come stay with me." So I stayed with him. It was the summertime. I remember it was Tommy Cooper died on stage. I remember Tommy Cooper on stage and died. I was in his house when it happened. We all thought it was a joke. Tommy Cooper died, so that's when it was. So anyway, I stayed with him for about so many months. And then I went to my Uncle Tam's. He got me to where, because I wasn't there, because he had kids and everything, and his missus and that. So I stayed with Uncle Tam. He had his own little flat, 1-bedroom flat in the Lakes Estate, near the Oasis pub, Low Farm Drive, it was called, the estate. And there was like, you went in, there was like, downstairs would be a house, and then on the top I'd have the flat. And there were like all concrete that were made with, and metal windows, the buildings. And then you went around the corner and you walked up the stairs, like one flight, then a second flight. And you had a bin chute where you open the chute and you put your rubbish down, and it slides down one of them, a big steel bin at the bottom. And then you had next to it, you had like a little shed where you can put stuff in. So I stayed with my Uncle Tam for about 4 or 5 months on the floor, because he only had these thin cushions on the settee. I slept on the floor. I was too tall for the settee. So I stayed about 4 months there. Anyway, I started training with him in the gym. I was 18 when I started training properly. I got my first set of weights when I was 13, 15. So I think I got a little bit, so much of him when I was 30 and the rest of him when I was 15. So my dad sold him a car, and he couldn't afford to pay my dad for the car. So he said, look, I've got a big good set of weights there for you, old Brian, if you want them instead of the money for the car. So my mum got them for me. So I got them in my house, that seat in the lane. I lived in seat in the Hartlepool. And I used to train just across the road from the lodge. I used to lived in my bedroom upstairs. And I trained, but I was training wrong, because I was just, well, I thought, the more you train, I'll train 6 times a day, you know, fucking daft young kid. I was training 4, 5, 6 times a day, just burning myself out. Then I was biking everywhere. I was always biking and stuff. So then I went to stay with my uncle. And when I was with him, there was a man there called Chick. He was a Scottish Scotsman, alcoholic, nice bloke, like. And he used to be in the Oasis pub all the time. So I used to go in there and used to get the information out of the pub, who's selling this, and if there's any jobs going, cutting grass or painting, expenses or like that. I used to get little jobs like that just to try and put a bit of money in my pocket, because I never claimed the door. I wouldn't claim door, never claimed door. So I used to do little jobs for people, like cut the grass for them, you know, and get $5 or something, and daft little jobs like that. So this chick, he said, "Oh, I'm moving in with my girlfriend now." He said, "In Dormanstown," he says, "Do you want my flat and just give me a £10 a week?" So it was like 40 quid a month for the flat. I was fucking like, get in there. So I used to give him like a 40 quid on, when I used to get paid every week, I'd go over him a tenner or 20 quid a fortnight. And he was all right with us with it. So I got that sorted. And then I moved in. I worked in a second-hand shop for a man called Mick Kirk, multi-millionaire. He's got houses all over America now. He wanted me to go and be a manager for him about 10 years ago. Look after him over there. So, and there was Mick Cockerill, another bodybuilder like from Eston. He went the door. So what happened there? I started going to the gym without Tam McGivern. So Thomas in England, Tam, and Scott TAM, and TAM, Tam the Bam. So he used to go to the gym with us. So we used to go on the pedal bike. I bought this pedal bike off this bloke. It was in the paper, and I bought it off him for 20 quid. It was a bike anyway. I took it, needed a couple of gears down on it, and a couple of the spokes had gone. So I took in this bike shop, who was near little Frankie Athens. He said, "Oh, he won't charge you much." He went, "Do you know how much that bike's worth, son?" I paid 20 quid. He said, "Well, you've got a great bargain." He said, "That's £160 frame. That's an aluminium frame." I didn't have a fucking clue what he was on about. Aluminium frame, a professional racing bike. He said, "You've got this off someone who probably doesn't have a clue what they're on about." So I was over the moon. So I got it, and I used to bike to the gym with him. We'd go down, it was about 2 mile ride, go to the bottom red car, just before you go to the town centre where the clock is, and you turn right near the race course. And we used to go down there and turn left where the waterwork there was, the waterworks, I think it was. And there was a little tiny bungalow, but it used to be a church, tiny church. So it was called the Chapel Gym. So all the people who used to go there were all people off council estates and stuff. But you get to the gym door and be like 20 people and 30 people in the gym. It was only tiny. And we people out the back training in the alley and everything, with dumbbells, barbells and bars and all that, and the clanging of the weights, and everyone knew everyone in the gym. I was only in a few like months, and I was with these two lads who were like, one was like Peter Ayton. Peter Ayton was like Franco Colombo, and Teddy Cooper had competed. He beat American Gold's Gym. He'd been over there for about 6 months working. Nice lad from Redcar, and he competed and was in a few shows. So to me, they were like, I was 18, they were about 25, 26, and they were massive compared to me. I was about fucking 12 stone, I think I was, when I first went in. Anyway, I goes in, and after about a month or so, they went, "Do you want to jump in with us?" Because they seen how dedicated I was all the time. I said, "One on, one off, one on, one off." So it gives you your rest, you see. So one goes in, he does his weights, the other one jumps off, he goes in, the other one jumps off, and it's back to you again. So we trained like that, and we used to go on a Monday, chest, back and biceps, miss Wednesday, and go on a Thursday, legs, shoulders and triceps, and calves and abs. So we used to train 4 times a week, like two body parts a week, and it worked for us. It was fucking brilliant. So I started putting tons of weight on. I was getting super strong. I was benching about 130 pounds when I went in. By the time about 3 months, I was benching nearly 200 pounds. There was no steroids offered in them days. There was no one was taking for quality. They were very, very rare. And I was 18, but you didn't need them because you grew that much. So anyway, I was training that much. It was Antberg. If you're watching Ant, love your son, great lad, ex-army lad, and he bought the gym off these other 2 lads. And they said, "Look, we want you to run the gym because your manners are impeccable. You're always smart. You're always clean. We need somebody who knows what they're doing and you know exactly what you're doing with the weights." So I said, "What would I get for it?" He went, "I'll give you £25 a week and knock the £5 off what you're training." Because it was a £5 a week to train there, so it was like 30 quid a week to me. I'm fucking brilliant this, and I'm in the gym. I could go as many times as I went. I had the keys. I thought it was great because I had the keys to the gym and everything. I go, "No, try me up tomorrow, Brian," and I was like the boss, like that, like a little kid, only 18. Fucking hell, great this, and gives you something like, you know, like a buzz type thing, because you've only been a kid living off the council estate. Next minute you're working in the gym, and anyway, after about a year of training, I got up to 14 stone, 7 pound. I was about a year and a bit. So anyway, I needed more work, and I couldn't get any more work. So we made my, "Why don't you get a job on the door?" "What do you do?" I didn't have a clue. So he said, "Go down Leo's." Jeff Robinson turned to the gym with me. He said, Go down Leo's, I'll vouch for you. So I trained with him. Great lad, Jeff. If you're watching, another great lad from the Rose Garden, from Redcar. We used to always go to work together. So we bonded like a family. If anyone had trouble, we'd all help each other. If anyone needed furniture moving, no, don't get a furniture van, I've got a van. And everyone would help each other. It was fucking the camaraderie, it was brilliant. Then on the night, so I went down Leo's. It was a pub, seafront. It used to be a pier, big pier years ago, and it washed away most of it. So it was called Leo's because the owner was called Peter Lyons and Phil Lyons, the ex-policeman actually. And I walked up the door, knocked on the door, said, yeah, is there any chance I could have a word with the owner, please? And he went, I am the owner. I said, is there any jobs going? He went, could you fight? I went, yeah, I can fight. Right, when can you start? I went, it was Friday night. I said, tomorrow. He went, we'll get a black jacket, just go to a second-hand shop and get one. Get a dicky boat, a white shirt. I went, get in, all the little kid, like that, mate. So I would still get paid. He went £10 a night, fucking 40 quid a week. I was like, that kid, you fucker. So fucking brilliant for 40 quid off that one job and 30 off the other job was 70. And then I worked at the race course. So I went down the race course with my Uncle Tam. Because Tam used to go there all the time and get work. Racing ladies, would you went there? She's not on tonight. So Mark and Freedom be at the races. Freedom, were you at the races them days? So it goes down anyway. The Redcar's the biggest race course, one of the biggest race courses. It's one of the only second race course I think in England with a mile long run. So they call it the starting gate and the finishing post. So it goes on, and they said, "Oh, we want you to park a few cars and that, and make sure there's no trouble here and things like that." So I goes in, I had the bike, put the bike at the side with a little lock on it. He went, right, I want you to do 2 jobs. I was only there for 2 days. He went, you look fit, really fit. I am fit. He said, yeah, I still train every day. I've got the keys to the gym. So the man who was like the main steward or whatever they call him, he went, I want you to do the camera patrol. I said, what's that? He said, when you have a photo finish, cameras take a photo finish. See that building there? So you went across the race course. There was a building, and then there was another building on the top of another building, and then there was 2 sets of ladders there to go up the ladders. It's about 50 feet, yeah. So I'll go to the top and I get the camera off him with a photo finish in it, and I have to come down the ladder with a bag on it, so I didn't drop it. Come down the ladder, get the bottom, and go wait to see all the horses have been put away. Run across the racetrack and give them the camera. And I used to get £9 a day for that, just doing that one job. And I used to get £9-10 a day doing the cars. It was like £18 a day, but it was only on say 4. It was only on like every so many months. But it was like more money every day. I was going out getting jobs. And, Joe Brown, would you better do my windows tomorrow? And the older people, I said, just give me £2. The old people, I wouldn't say it was £2 no for the windows. And they me talking and everything, you know, I like talking. And they loved it because it was always polite. He said, your nephew's absolutely beautiful, man. He said, he's a beautiful kid. He said, he's always polite to everyone. So I used to start going to the club. Jimmy Parks, another great lad, great footballer, Frank's mate from Redcar. So they all were my friends, you see. They were older than me. They would look after me, you know. And I was the best fighter of them all when I was only a kid. I was only 18. So I've got the job on the door now, I'm 19. So the first few nights I was on the door, and I thought, I'll not fight, but I don't know, I'll put people out. So I started going to see a man called Bob Cumber. And Bob's, God bless him, he's not here, but his son's a 5th Dan black belt champion, but Bob was a 7th Dan, the highest you can get. He was like up there with like Chuck Norris. He was just looked like him, same type of build, about 12.5 stone. There was these 2 lads one night in the club. We're not fucking scared of you. We just slid down and bang with his foot. Knocked one sliding, he slid his feet under his legs and knocked him fucking flying and slid the other one. And boom, they both hit the deck like a bag of shite. Both fucking, we've had enough to shit themselves. Really, really good he was, Bob. God bless him. He ended up hanging himself. Well, debts he was. Fucking sad. So anyway, I'm working on the door with Jeff. Just to grab them and envelope and pull them down. I was thinking, how do I do this? I'm a bit nervous because I've never been on the door. So goes in with the bell went. There was this big lad. He was about 17 stone. And he was one of the top fighters in Redcar. But I didn't know this. I was only a fucking kid. He was in it. There was about 10 of them used to knock around. All the same gang. Big load of lads. So I'm there and he's fucking about 17, 18 stone. And I was only about 14, I think I weighed. But he had quite a bit of fat on him. So anyway, I grabbed him and Bob showed me this move where you put your hand through there. And you put your hand, interlock your hands like that behind the back of the neck. I can't do it, my hands are fucked. Interlock your hands like that through the back of the neck and pick them up off the floor. I walked down the stairs like that. When I was walking down, the legs used to look like that and they used to laugh their heads off the doorman. I didn't know how to put them out properly until I learned how to get them in like a proper headlock. So So I put him out. Anyway, he had a bit of a fight with me. I was throwing punches at me. And bang, 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 caught him about 3 times. He went, over enough. So he walked out and he went over to the lads. He went, see that fucking kid up there? He's going to be the next biggest thing, I'm telling you now. He said, he's fucking knocked fuck out of me last night in the club. He said, he's fucking awesome. He said, every bit of strength. He's only fucking kid. He's only fucking just gone 19. And then they end up being my best friends. Loads of them are great lads with us. So when I went in the pub, that man who beat the fight, he ended up getting killed in an accident at work later on in life. A nice bloke he was. And he come up and said, "Are you all right, son?" Yeah, they were like 27, something like that. I was like 19. So I worked on the door there for about 2 years. I worked there. It was good. And then the mods come. The fucking rank of 3,000 of them. I'm going to be on the door about fucking 2 months, 3 months. And the mods come 3,000 on a called the regatta. You put in the Middlesbrough Evening Gazette. Mods go to Redcar. You'll see all the mod bikes everywhere. Thousands of them. So I ended up being friends with George Fawcett. He was Mr. England. And he had a niece. He was only about 16, 17. So we used to go and get our hair cut for now. She used to do my hair for now. So I got that little perk for now. But I used to let her in for now on the door, and then I used to say it was £1 to get in or something. To come in 3 or 4 times a week. So I used to let her in. And then I used to go, my mate, his missus, worked on the seafront, and they worked on the bingo. So she said, look, this is how we do it. So it was her and her husband. And I'd go in and I'd be there like this, 1 and 5, 55, whatever, fucking 1 and 2, 20, 12 or whatever. So I could get 3 corners. So if I say I had number 4, number 7, number 22 and number 50, just for instance, talking. So she'd go number 20, and the next number I only need 1, because I only had to get 3 corners. So if I had 3 numbers, say 1, 2 and 3, then the next number was 10, and go, here, house. So then she'd come on and go 10, because that was the last number. She used to shout it out. So they could hear 10, and then they'd put the other 3 numbers that I already had. And then she'd go 3, 4, and 7 or whatever, and I'd win. You win. So what we used to do, we didn't be greedy. I'd win like 2 or 3 goals, and then I'd lose 2 goals. So we used to work out, we had about £25, £30 worth of shopping each. So I'd get like, say, £60 worth of shopping, and I'd go up with her husband, who used to live next door to us. Well, she lived next door as well, and she used to give me the food, and I'd give them 30 quid worth of shopping, and I'd get £30. £30 a lot of fucking money in them days. So that was another little trick I used to get. Then George's girlfriend worked in the cafe. I can't remember the name. We used to go to the gym on the daytime. We go down, because I always wear hats. It was George who got me to wear hats when I was 18, 19. And we had our kick bags over our top like that, and used to walk down with your bag. So, and we used to pop in to see Chubby Brown, because Chubby Brown introduced me to George Fawcett worked for Chubby Brown as a doorman. And he, when I used to go to his house, he used to tell us all jokes. He was funny as Chubby Brown, really funny. He lived near Lock Park, and over the road there was a Lock Park pond, the duck pond and everything. And Barry Gardner was George's stepbrother, and Barry used to do all the work for him. So he renovation all the house, put big gates on it and everything for Chubby Brown. But he lives up here now, Chubby Brown. He lives around the corner from me. And we used to go and see Chubby, and he used to tell us loads of jokes. So one day he said he had some trouble, Chubby. He showed George. He said, look, I've just had a fucking trouble with a lad called Peter such and such. He was like an old fighter. I ended up knacking him in the end. So he said, he's chopped his son up. He's beat my son up, and I've chopped him up with a machete. So he had 12 stitches in his face with a Chubby ran out and fucking hit right across the face on the seafront. And the cops got Chubby. They got the machete out of the way. So we had to go and see the lads and said, look, would you accept £50 a cut? So he got like, was that £600? Yeah, 12. Was it? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think it was £50 for every stitch he got, and he got the charges dropped. We stopped him going to fucking jail. He was always getting into fights. Chubby. He lived next door to me, Uncle John, up the Lakes Estate, and he said he was fighting every fucking day with his missus. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, so we worked on the door, and then the people worked on the door, worked in the nightclubs with us, and then the lads that used to come out drinking used to come in with us, and they come to the gym with us. So we're all like a big family in Redcar together, all the bodybuilders, and we'd go out, and like say there was loads of people from the races coming to say, we'll stay with you tonight. It looks going to be naughty here. So we'd have about 20 bodybuilders in the club standing back with us with 4 or 5 doormen. It'd be like be good, you know, like they'll think if there's a load of lads come from Newcastle or York, 50-seater bus, sometimes they have a go with the doorman because there's only 3 or 4 doormen on, I think. Or we'll have a go, yeah. But the lads used to stay back with Peter Ayton. He was a good lad. And they said to me, right, we want you to train with us. And he went, within about, when I went there, I was 12 stone. I was 18. By the time I was 24, I was 24 stone. Over 24 stone. I put 2 stone on every year. And then like that, 2, 4, every year, 2 stone I put on. So that's how quick I went up. Like 6 years, 2 stone a year. That was 20. Someone said to me, oh, you're looking on your shoulders and that bad on this, but you're not going to get big because you haven't got the neck and you haven't got this and you haven't got that. About 5, 6 years later, he said, oh, fucking hell, I'll eat my own words. He said, I'll eat my own hat. He said, oh, Frank and Tam and Johnny went, fucking size of his back's unreal. He said, I've got that long, didn't I? Fucking hell. He said to me, because it was at me Uncle John's one night, and it was a do. We were all there for a New Year's Eve. I didn't drink. It was teetotal, no drugs, no drink, no one else. And they were all drinking. And I said, oh, I'm going to make your legs just as big as Tom Platt. He went, oh, don't be silly, son, don't be silly. But I never got them as bigger. And my legs were big, measured bigger, because he was only 5'4". But I got my legs up to just under 37 inches. So he was in the pub. I said, you remember that New Year's Eve, about 6 years ago, you said I'd never get my legs big because I'm too tall, 6'3" odd, you're too skinny here, and you won't fit out and that. I said, I'll just show you now. So I pulled them down in the corner of the pub, and just all the lads were. And I showed my legs. Went, fucking Jesus. He said, they're ridiculous. They're just fucking ridiculous, son. He said, I can't believe it. He said, the size, yeah. He said, well, Frank said, well, but look at the determination. He's never had a drink, never took a drug, never smoked a cigarette. He's trained every day since he was 13. That's how he's got the way he is. Pure determination and hard graft. But it was great being like, in them days as a kid, I had my own little flat, 1-bedroom flat. You went in on the right, and there's a place where you pull like a light switch down, but it was a fire in your bathroom. So I'd wash my shirts and that, and then I put them on this thing where you pulled like a line, and then leave it in there with the heat on. And then I'd go on the left. I worked in the gym on a Wednesday and Sunday for men and women. So couples used to come. So there was this man and woman, they had a chicken farm where they used to do battery eggs. And they said, oh, do you get your eggs? I said, I'll get them out of Hinton's. I was paying about $150, I think, for 30. We can get in for a pound each, a pound a tray of 30. I went, oh, yeah. He said, how much do you need? I said, 7 trays. I eat 30 a day. He went, bloody hell, he said. So anyway, they used to get with them on a Sunday, and I'd take them back. It was a fucking nightmare on the bike trying to bring him, so I used to put them in the bags. And I used to have 30 eggs. I'd have 10 in the morning, I'd go up and just drink them raw. And then I'd go to the gym, I'd put them in the gym, I'd already cooked them in my house in a microwave, I'd put the tub on it. And then I'd take the stuff down there, a bit of meat and stuff like that. So when I got to the gym, I used to take a bit of bread with us. And anyway, Donald in the gym, he said, just use that bread, you're all right. Fucking hell, it's only a couple of slices of bread. So they let me have the bread in the gym for now. So this was another gym I was going to. So I swapped to the big gym from the little gym because it was better for me to get bigger. There was more big top professional bodybuilders going in there, so it was better for me from the little gym. So but I was still working in the little gym. And I'd go in at the big gym, and I trained there with George Fawcett, John Garland, Mark Lenny was Mr. Britain, George Fawcett, Mr. Britain, Barry Gardner was Mr. Universe. So I was training with top quality bodybuilders, going to shows and that all over. Every year we used to go to Billingham or the Crypt in Middlesbrough. We seen Tom Platt in there, me and Richie Shaw. He went, fucking, there's Tom Platt. I said, he went, it isn't. I said, it is. He went, yeah, you're right, it is Tom Platt. So we were fucking like starstruck, really fucking 19-year-old or something, 20-year-old. Yeah, nice coincidence, no problems. 63 on 25. Don't forget to push the like buttons, guys. So I'm in the door, wetting the doors there, and then I'm getting this name. Then so people are coming from like places like Gisborne to fight me and stuff. They said, "Who's this young lad? Who's the top fighter?" And this, that, and the other. So there was the main one was there called Dave Williams. He won everyone. He beat Peter O twice in 2 fights. He was a legend from Eston, top fighter. So I went in the gym. Training. It's his dad's gym. Don Williams owned it. He's a fucking bully, terrible bully. So there was Craig Howard, Mr. Great Britain. He trained there, and I was in there. I went out, and it was with my Uncle Tam, and the Smiths were on. That song with us, where he has the flowers, he's dancing. That song was on. I went in, and Mike Tyson was fighting Bone Crusher Smith. It was a fist fight where Tyson got he didn't. I think he went the distance. Bone Crusher Smith with him. I'm sure he went the distance, and I go in the pub and I was with a couple of other lads, and I goes to go in and I put my foot in the walk through and I nudged the table with my knee and I spilled his drink about that much. When he was drunk or something, he was massive to me. He was about 17. I was only fucking 19-year-old. I was only about 14 and a half stone. He was about 5'7", a proper man, about 25, 28-year-old, something like that. And he was, he did all the boxing and all that shit. And they were millionaires, the family, so they had everything. And then he had all these doormen on the door with him. So there was a couple of big doormen on. I went, no, I don't drink. I said, I haven't filled you for it. I said, I'm not backing down to you. So he just left it then. So anyway, I went in the club. Anyway, he came to the fucking gym next day, being a clever cunt, this Craig Howard. So I said to Jeff, are you going to back me up there? And Jeff went, and Peter went, we'll fucking back him, all the lads in the gym. Fucking couldn't stand him, horrible bully. He used to go in the gym, and Tony Bucko used to work for him. Tony was a great bodybuilder, a great training instructor, and he used to say things like to Tony, right, you wages tomorrow, I'll fight you for them. If you win, you get double. But he knew he couldn't beat him, and he ripped it off and things like that. I thought, you fucking bullying bastard, horrible cunt. I couldn't do that about it. I wasn't fucking big enough type of thing. I thought, I'm going to get you, you cunt. I'm going to get you. And I trained like fuck. So he came to the gym. He couldn't try and put on my toes, but I didn't back down. And like, his fucking ass went there. He said, oh, were you drunk? Yeah, I told you the night I wasn't drunk. What have you come here for? Well, what's your problem? Oh, no, we just come to train. So then when he came in, I was benching 300 pounds, I think I was benching. Like on the bench, and he looked over and he seen me doing all these reps and that. So he must have thought, fucking hell, he's fucking strong. Because he wasn't as strong as me, but he was a better fighter. But he was massive, full of steroids. Anyway, we left it. He went and he said, all right, see you soon. I went, all right, see you. And then Jeff said to me, hey, his fucking ass has gone there. Anyone else he'd have battered them there. Because you stood up to him, his fucking ass has gone like most bullies, but I thought, I'll get you. So later on, you'll find out what happened to this fucker. So anyway, I was in with Jeff. We used to go on the door. And I used to go down, there was a man who had a pizza shop. And there was a lad who used to have sliced tomatoes called Steve Coogan. He's a multi-millionaire. He had his first shop with sliced tomatoes. Now he owns Syke in Middlesbrough. All the footballers go there, Newcastle players, Middlesbrough players, Sunderland players. They all go to Syke. It's like the top shop in the whole North East. And he was really, really nice lad. So I went and I got the first pair of designer trousers. They were like a silky stuff. And I got this. Instead of these fucking jackets they got, I got this, it was like a blue and white stripes like down that there, blue and white, like a blue, all blue with just some white stripes down. And it was, the thing came in and you could put a dicky bow underneath, it looked fucking mint. It was like having a referee top on, another referee, and the rest of it was like that. So I worked out in the door, it was fucking easy to fight with as well, but them jackets were shite. People pull them over your head and you can't get out of the fucking, they've got you down, you're trying to kick you. So anyway, I start working the dog with the jacket on, what Marvel said. So I was going down, I started this man at the kebab shop. He went, hey, big man, how you doing? How you? And he used to call me Rocky, so I was all running on the streets and stuff. When here, you every night, free to you. He used to give me kebabs every night for free, fucking or pizza. Hey, big man, he used to give me it. And he talked to me, probably lovely lad, he was for nothing, just give me it for no reason. So this Dave Williams was like getting in my nerves, I could see his brother was going, oh, my brother's the best better than you, because other people are saying Brian's the best now. People saying I think Cockerill could beat him, and I was still only about 21, 22, I think. And he was still, I thought I wasn't big enough yet, enough to have a go with him. So anyway, a friend of mine called Chino, lovely man, he put £10,000 on Paul Sykes to win the fucking fight, and the fucking coward turned his back in the fight. Sykes was getting beat in the 6th round. He just went, no, I don't want to fight no more. He's fucking shit house. What a coward. He had a chance of going for the British heavyweight title. He gave up in the ring like a fucking streak of piss right up his back. Yeah, horrible shit bag he was. Pure nonsense. So this Dave Williams is getting my nerves in my head. So when I got to, I think Emma was there anyway. So went out this night to a nightclub. There was big fat doorman, and he looked like Stan Laurel, Laurel, the big fat one, Laurel the laddie. The big fat fucker, about 6'4", a little bit taller than me, bald head, but he's a bully, proper bully. And there was another big fat fucker with him. And these people who come in, didn't know me, they came from Leeds and bought the dog. I'd been away for a few months. I think I'd been in jail. No, I hadn't been in jail, I was too young. Sorry, I must have been away to my mum's, might have been bad or something. So, I think it was me. Yeah, my uncle was dying, that was it, he had cancer. Oh, Jerry, they went to let me stay at his house in Darwinstown, and he died of cancer when I was fucking 22. So it was horrible seeing him in the hospital, in the general hospital. Yeah, so what happened is, what's my fucking story now? Yeah, went on a talk, come on, where you at now? I'm trying to think. Yeah, he passed away. I'm trying to think how I got to him. So yeah, so I goes in there, this Silks one night, and the doorman went, oh, you can't come in. You've got to have this on, that, instead of tracksuit. I said, yeah. Anyway, they tried to grab me, I went, bang, right in his fucking chin, sparked the big fat cunt. When he hit the deck, the other one running out, dragged him to the left door, sparked him right through the fucking door, hit the front machine, slid down the front machine. And then the other one come run at me and just grabbed him and threw me like a judo hold, like a jiu-jitsu hold. I learned off Bob. He was karate, but he learned me jiu-jitsu as well. And he threw him into the fucking floor, and then there was two of the lads, about 12 stone. I grabbed them and just smashed them together like two skittles. And he went to phone the fucking police on me. The police come, and they were shouting and bawling in front and everything. So I walked out. I said, "What do you want?" You Ray Milner, they called him. So I said to these lads, because these had just got it from Leeds, these new lads, because I hadn't been there for a few months. So my uncle's dying, so these had took it over. The doorman knew me, but they didn't want me coming in. They said, I can't let him come in like that. I'm just being clever cunts. Thank you very much, dog treats from Uncle Timmy. Thank you very much, Timmy. And you're a legend, mate. So next minute, he's going from Leeds, this fuck could hear the accent. So he's got the cops on me, so the other doorman's coming in, Brian, the cops are coming. He said, they phoned the police, they went, oh, you'll have to wait a minute, we've only got so many police on. He's a nightmare, no like me to look at them. So they start shitting themselves, the owners then of this club before they come. So anyway, the cop will come, he was called Ray Milner, Chief Inspector. He come up and he went, Brian, we're not in any trouble, but the man wants you out the club and you're going to have to leave. I've got about 40, 50 police officers outside. I'm not fucking joking, it was chocker. I was only fucking, 18, 19, something like that, maybe a little bit older, maybe 20, 21, 22, yeah, 22. So they're over all outside. So he's coming to Ray Milner. And I said to this bloke, say, you cunt, you don't understand who I am, do you? You fucking rats. I said, if I get part of this club, I'm going to make sure you're gone. He said, I'll make sure you get shot, you daft cunt. He said, you'll get blasted on the way home. Before you get home, you get shot. And he went, and the other one, he's fucking serious. He's serious, you know. And he said, you need to fucking... So I said, tell that copper now, don't embarrass me in front of all these people. Let me get part of this club. If you let me in now, I'll shake your hand, I'll be your friend. If you don't, I'm going to be your fucking enemy. Anyway, I didn't know you were, and then he shook my hand. And he said, they thought you must have been special, because they said, we've only got so many police on, you're going to have to wait till we get somebody. It's a fucking nightmare. So then they were all right with us. So the copper come up to me and went, I've got all these police. I said, look, I had 50 lads in there who know me from the doors and that. I said, we're going to kick off, we're going to have a massive riot. Do you need that? Do you really want that? And he went, no. He said, give me your word now. Took his gloves off, and the inspector ones are brown, but the other ones are black. So he took them off like that, and he went, yeah, there's my hand, shaking my hand. I shook his hand. I said, I promise you, from my heart, I won't cause any trouble. I walked out, and all the cops were stood there. Ray Mowley, who had the pub, and Kit Bushby's dad, Norman. So we fucking knew. He said, I'll know you up. He said, I bet it's mine, Cockerill. I'll guarantee it's him again. Anyway, the cop said it was like Blackpool illumination. He said there must have been about 10, 12 cars all the way down the street. Vans, police vans, fucking dogs, everything. He said they were fucking shit scared of him in them days. You know, the cops still are now, the shitbags. And I walked out and I went at these soldiers, and they just stood there, put their heads down, the coppers, jumped in my mate's car and went to Middlesbrough. But then, so getting back this day with him, I get to about 24, 25, I think, yeah. Maybe 25, I think. I've had fights with like Lee Duffy and everyone. I fought all these top fighters from everywhere. But I went on a door fest before. I was at Leo's. I had a fight with this lad, and he was a big fat fucker, and he tried to throw a punch at me. He missed and nutted him. And as I hit him, the back step where we all stood on was like that, like a loaf of bread, like that shape. And I hit him, and then I nutted him right in the face, and he fell back. I knocked him clean out, but his head hit the back of his skull hit the fucking concrete, like a pillar, like a pillar like that. Oh, fucking hell. His eyes were pouring the blood, his ears were pouring. They went, you fractured your skull, go on, fuck off. I had to fuck off, really shit myself. I was about 22, I think, at the time. No, I'm 21 maybe. So I ran off and jumped in there, stayed at my Auntie Rena's. She worked at the hospital, the Stead Hospital. She was phoned up pretending to be related to him. She knew what to say to the doctors and nurses. I was in a coma, and fucking hell, shit myself, proper shit myself. And it was about 10, 12, 14 days or something. She phoned up and said, oh, he's come out of the coma. I was like, fuck for that. No brain damage or noise, but he's all right. Well, proper scary, really scary. Then I had another fight. It was me and Jeff Palmer. If you're watching Jeff, we went the dog. We used to go to the casino and that. I never gambled either, but I didn't. Anyway, we goes out one night and this lad wants to fight when he's throwing punches at me. And I hit him bang right in the fucking mouth. I don't like throwing straight right hands because you end up breaking people's teeth. And what did I do? I broke his teeth and a tiny fragment later on my hand went up like a balloon. And when I looked at my hand, I put it in the sink. It was bleeding. Put it down. I started washing it. And a tiny little bit of tooth come out his mouth like that. The next day, my hand was like that. It was like a fucking balloon. Septicemia. I went to the Stead Hospital. And, oh, you're going to have to go to the proper hospital. That's septicemia poison. That you need to get there because if that gets up to your brain, it'll kill you. I went for that tiny bit of tooth. She said, "Do you know that human teeth are worse than animals' teeth? If you've been bitten off a dog, there's saliva on there cleans the wound." He said the human tooth full of poison, and that's I learned me look a lesson. That's why I stopped throwing right hands. So I bashed him anyway. He never come to it because when they came down, the cops they went, "Oh, he was a Scottish lad. He was from Glasgow. He was only down for the weekend for the races." Mac went in the door, so I had to fuck off. And I said, "Look, you better go away for a couple of months. Get another job. I'll get you another job." So I got another job in a place called Fillmore's, where fucking my old friend lives on here. Mark, if he's on, is Mark on? I don't think he's on, Mark. Anyway, Mark Emerson's at the top. It's great, like Mark, love him. So I got a job there, rough place, Gisborough and all them, all fucking top fighters, you know. So I'm in there. It was quite a posh club. We're not Holland. It was later on. So when I first went in, it was a first rave club. I think it was about 1980, 96, 87, something. I can't remember the year. So I goes in. I'm about 21, 22. Could have been 83 or something like that. So I goes in. And there's all these people with these fucking orange fucking boiler suits on and gas masks and all that stuff. What the fuck? And there's blowing whistles and I mean, what the fuck is it in here? It's like a fucking riot. Gas, like fucking, like, it's like smoke, but it's not. You know, the stuff they put in the nightclubs. Something with ice and something else, so it looks like smoke. I can't remember what it's called now. Like smoke machines. And then they're all going, "You all right?" And I'm going, like the Darth Vader behind me. What the fuck's that? I look behind me, there's a bloke with a fucking, with them gas masks in the wall you get. What the fuck's going on? I went, "What? Come here," not in the mask. He's going, "Eh?" I said, "Fucking come here. What the fuck's all this about?" He went, "Oh, what's that? Big fucking Vicks, fucking covered in Vicks." I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "Oh, I've had some E." What the fuck's E? Drugs, ecstasy. Never heard of them, he said. I said to him, "And I've had some acid." "What the fuck's acid?" I thought he was on about battery acid. What the fuck's he on about? Didn't have a fucking clue. So they're off their head and they're dancing, raving. "What's the Vicks for?" He said, "Oh, it just makes you get off your head more, so it goes in your throat and in your nose. Put it in a gas mask." And they were dancing on that dance floor, and I was like, "Fucking, I'm paranoid." It was like a fucking zombie apocalypse, you know, the end of the world. I mean, it was like that. It was just smoke everywhere and fucking lunatic. Mark, I don't know if you remember it all. Fucking loonies there were. Fucking shit myself. I was like, "What the fuck am I doing?" So I worked on the door, then it started to get better. I remember Salt and Pepper's song was out at the time when I worked the door. That's how long ago it was. And she died, God bless her. And I was working on the door there. Anyway, there was quite a few. There was a kid who was a semi-pro footballer. He used to come in, he used to get me all sorts, you know, because he was in a football club. He got me aftershave, all shots for now, you know, loads of stuff. I'll get them all for now from the club, he said, for sponsors. He was a DJ, and so I worked the door, and I was with Norman, who's my nephew's, our Chantel's great granddad. So I worked the door with Norman, great lads, and then I worked another lad who was the ABA champion from, fuck did they call it? No, was it Norman? Wasn't it? Steve Brad, fucking brilliant, ABA champion, really, really good boxer from Lingdale, I think he was from, or Gisborough. He was a nice man, and we worked the door, so they all worked downstairs, there was 4 of them, and I worked up on my own, so I was doing all the fighting. So one night there was about 6 lads come over and had a go at me, I've not pulled them on their ass. I was fast as fuck, I was only a fucking rider. And he grabbed one of them and I tried to throw him off the balcony off the top, and the fucking doorman grabbed me and saved me from throwing him off the top. So it was a nightmare, because what happened is it was in the middle of nowhere, where Saltburn is. It's just a little town, right? There's no buses after 11 o'clock. So what people should do is get the bus there, get in about 9 or 10 o'clock, walk on the bank. The bank's like that. It's the worst bank in the world. You see cars coming down, going right through the back of each other. There's more crashes there than any other fucking place in the Teesside. So anyway, I'm in the club, and then there's these 50, what happens, you get like 5 or 6 52-seater buses come. So what they do is, you come in, you pay to get in, and they say, do you want a ticket for your court? Which you say, tap £2 and £3 or £4 to get back on the bus. They'd take you home on the bus. They couldn't get home if it wasn't for these buses, so they used to book five or six, 5 on a Friday, I think it was, and 6 on a Saturday, because it was packed. It was really posh now. They changed the format with all the ease and all that shit out. They got that out and they started having like really posh people coming in, and it was like really, really posh people. There was like a few nights when it would be people like, yeah, Dave Williams, yeah, that's him. Yeah, fucking horrible cunt. I'll tell you, he knows him that. He's a bully. His dad was the same. His dad was called Don Williams, and he was a fucking bully. He used to batter. He used to fucking just horrible bullies. He used to go. Warrenby used to have a scrapyard down there. Had houses all over, Matt, as you know, a millionaire he was. And he had the Olympia gym. So he used to say to people in the scrapyard, "How much for that radiator?" And he'd say it was like 15 quid. He'd go 30 quid to you. But if you beat me in a fight, I'll give you it for a tenner or something like that. But known for the fact the lad couldn't fight him, so he used to make people fight him. Or if they back down, they used to have to give him a tenner. He was just a bully. That was his son. Fucking horrible. So anyway, I goes on, right, Timmy B. So I'm working on the door in this club, like I said. So more people coming in then. And there's posher people. Nice people coming in, but then there's a big load come from Gisborough. Really rough fucking place, rough lads. And one of the lads, he worked with me from there. And he was nice. He was about 3 years older than me. And later on, they come try to have a fight with me, but I'll tell you what happened. So we're on the door, and I had this kicked off with these lads, about 20 of them, something like that. And anyway, I've hit 2 of them. I've hit another one. Then I've finished the night. And I'm on the fucking bus. And oh no, 20 of them coming up the bank. This big bank, I could see them all cut faces now when I hit them and that. I'm on my fucking own on the bus. So the bus driver was a fucking shithouse. So we had to sit on the bus and mind them on the way home while we dropped them off for the bus driver. So like Gisborough go, then we go to Lingdale, and then Loftus and places like that, Skinning Grove and all them places, and drop people off different places. And you'd have to sit on the bus. That was your job, having to do that. At the end of the night, it was the worst fucking doorman's job I ever had, because you had to work on the door from say 8 o'clock till fucking 12, 1, 2, and then from 2 o'clock you had to go all around. You would go home about 6 o'clock in the morning. I think we got about 10, 15 quid a night or something. We got. It was a fucking nightmare. So anyway, I got on the bus, and there's the 4 of them come on and was fighting with me. And they wanting to chew with me, or they wanting to have a go. So I'm on the bus. I said, fucking sit down now. Sit down. But I was fucking super fit. I didn't give a fuck about anyone. Anyway, they're coming out of the fat one and come back. He's always a fat daft cunt. They always get battered on there. I hit him with a straight hand, and he stopped the others barely get over. He's that fat on the floor. They were trying to get over to get to me, and I was just punching them like that through the gaps. Anyway, I opened the back door and threw them out the back door. The bus wasn't driving. I threw them out. Well, no, we won't behave. So, and fuck off. Like that. And they were driving about, I drove about 100 feet away, like that, something like that. And I went, he said, I said, oh, one of them was my boyfriend. She said, he's got enough to walk now 6-7 miles. I went, oh, you promise he won't start, then I'll let them on. So they stopped the bus. Get on, you fucking lunatics. They went, oh, cheers, and grabbed me and cuddled me and everything. Said, oh, thanks so much and all that stuff. The same people, and he had trouble. A couple of times they jumped in the club with us. In Gisborough, I was in there fighting with the lad in Gisborough, and I was winning the fight, but the three or four other lads come behind me. But one of them lads and his brother was telling his brother what happened, and we ended up being friends, and he ended up punching 2 of the lads and knocking them out because he could have a fight, this lad. When I was fighting within that club. But later on in Gisborough, I worked the door there in Gisborough. I can't remember the name of the pub now. You went round back, and you remember it? It was you come into the town. It's the main one that side. I can't remember the name of the fucking pub. We went to the door there, me and Cookie, and we worked in the Mask. Can you remember the Mask, Mark? The one with the mermaid. The mermaid. That was Cookie's sisters worked there. Paul Cook's sisters worked there. They worked there for his brother-in-law, Gary. So he said, he's working on the Sunday. They said, yeah. He said, well, I've got a job on the Saturday. He said that, I said, but we went on the door. He said, no. He said, it's on the daytime. He said, what it is, it's the football playoffs. Leeds are playing such and such, and York are playing in the rugby. So he said, yeah, we'll get the job. So he said, I'll give you 30 quid each, which was fucking fortune then. So he goes through in the car, gets there. There was fucking thousands of people all over the place. So we gets the car and puts it out the back. You open these big gates up. It was called the Railway Quays, the pub. Now in York, there's 365 pubs for every day. There's a pub. I think there's more now. My mate worked there. I can't remember his name now. His sister used to run the York race. I can't think of his fucking name. It'll come to me. So anyway, I'm working on the door there. The next minute, Leeds United, Leeds United, you know, all that stuff and fucking all that shouting bomb. It was all right with them then. This kid was about 6'6", big skinny port, like a fucking bag of bones. There was another couple of big bodybuilders with him, but the pub was full of kids. It was like, you know, like the out in fucking York, like beautiful place, and people was enjoying themselves, going like and going to the museum and stuff. So there's a few people sitting down having sandwiches and having food in the pub, and these are swearing like mad. I said, "Excuse me, mate." I said, "These ladies in there about 60-odd-year-old here, and the kid here, he's only 7, he's only left and blinded." I said, "Calm it down." He went, "What are you going to do?" Like, I went, "I'll put you out. That's what I'll do." I said, "Look, I'm trying to be fair with you. Stop being an idiot." "Oh, you're calling an idiot?" I said, "Look, mate, you just asked." He went, "Oh, we behave. The lad's just doing his job." Or the older people, not behave yourself, you. And then the lad said to him, with him, "Behave yourself, but all day you've been trying to cause trouble." So I'm stood on the door and goes to the other place and I've got a drink of Coke. Come back through, he said, "How was it mean, you?" Like that, jumped about, went, "Fuck off," and I pushed him out the way. So he ran at me and I fucking hit him with a right uppercut, caught him with a chin, hit him his legs, he hit the wall with his head, smashed into the wall, big hole in the wall with his head went. And then he just delayed like that and just like slid down the walls like that, collapsed. I don't know if it was the drink or not, but he was fucking gone. So anyway, they got the phone, the ambulance. He was in a bad way, really bad way. I fucking killed him. Another one where I shit myself. Cut myself and you killed the cunt. So anyway, we goes outside. Next minute, his fucking brother's a big bodybuilder, big proper ripped to fucking big, about 15 stone of muscle, not like competitive one, with the tank top on. So he's having a go. He's having a good go. He's caught me a couple of shots. Anyway, I've got him with a beauty. Left out, dropped him between the bollard and the police van, because the police van pull up. So anyway, the fucking police come. I was over the fucking moon. Anyway, what they've done is the Leeds fan, because I was fighting with them. There was loads of bins, bins where you put your rubbish, and everyone was drinking. So they started throwing all fucking bottles at the police where we were at, bouncing off the car. We were having to duck underneath the van. I was in the police van, and it was a big, massive fucking riot in the street. With the cops that came in with these big batons, started battering fuck out of them. Big, massive. I'm not joking. I thought I was strong. This horse nudged me, and it knocked me about 20 fucking feet down. And he put me through the wall. I said, "Fucking strength of that horse." It was like this. It was monstrous. It was. I'm not joking. And he said, "Oh, they're about £2,500 in weight." I went, "Fucking hell, I thought I was good at benching £600. He said, "Oh, yeah, they're £1,800 like a racehorse." I couldn't believe the strength of them. Rosie O'Grady's, that was another pub that, yeah. That Rosie O'Grady's. Oh, yeah, I'll tell her that one. She's telling me that one, yeah. So anyway, we're in there in that pub. So we've had the fight with these lads. I knew the cop said, "Can you make a statement, you Dorman?" I said, "Yeah. Of course I want to make a statement." He said, "I'm not letting them get off of this." I said, "So that don't get me locked up." The lad went, "I'm not going to make a statement, but you're going to have to get in the van. You know, I'm going to get it myself." You know, like that. He went, okay. When you get to the station, listen, I was talking over the top of the cops and couldn't hear. I said, "Listen, let him nick you because I'm going to get nicked here." I said, "I fight with your brother," and I fucking knocked him out. I said, he went, "Look, you go fuck off then, and I'll just go in the van." They won't be able to press charge because we're the ones who'd have to press charge. He went, "Okay, mate, thanks very much." He went like that with my hand, like punched me in the hand like that. I went, "You're all right, brother, don't worry. But these daft things happen, you know." But he was all right, the kid. And because they wanted us to press charges, the police said, "Oh, yeah, of course we're pressing charges. I'll just go and get my coat." Sneaked out the back, reversed the car out the back, the gates, the big wooden gates, got out the fucking gates and straight fucking back to fucking red car. And then fucking nightmare, absolute nightmare it was. All fucking bottles and everything flying all over horses and fucking, it was like, everywhere I go, there's fucking right. 1987 was it? 1987, you know? Yeah, 87. Yeah, fucking hell, mate. It just shows you how far it goes back. So me and him goes to Rosie O'Grady's. That was Smithy's. Smithy owned them, if you remember. Do you remember Smithy, Mark? He was a multi-millionaire, that man. He had all that. When you go down the back and on the left, there's a big, massive castle, like a castle, like a royal family type of thing. He owned all them, and he owned all the fucking half of Holborn. He owned all the pubs in fucking Leeds and Manchester, everywhere. Millionaire. And I was minded for him. He used to pay me good wages. and he used to he gave me like 30 quid a night just to stand in the pub with him for 20-30 minutes, just to let people know he's getting minded. And I got a couple of debts in for him. I got a $4.5 grand debt. He said, just he said, just give me 2 grand so you keep it as 2.5. He's fucking class with me, Smithy. But he passed away, God bless him. So me and him were at a red car. And we used to go to, it was called Amy's, the pub, where we went to. And so we was at this, it was like a pub near Rosie O'Grady's it was next to. So he goes in there for something to eat. And young Reese went, yeah, we just take it everywhere, you know, all the time, different meals. She was always, I've got a red car, she'd always be in the car with me everywhere we went. So it wasn't get something else we would love. She'd get whatever she wanted, that parmesan usually. And she used to only get a half, you know, full one. And I'd get a full one. We were sitting there eating our food, and anyway, there's travellers that sat there, and he went, I just love, there was about 4 young lads, only kids, about 19, 20 year old. Took the big travellers, like, I love a fight just before I love a fight just after I've had my meal. So when we just come in, I went, I love a fight just before a meal. He's going, I'm talking to you two, not you. I said, you, daft, couldn't get outside. So they went, then, come on, outside, both of you, I said. So he goes outside, jumping about all this. I said, what are you doing? I want you fucking 40 feet away from me. I know I'm fucking got long arms. I can't reach and you can't reach me. Let's lock on, are we? Come on, you fucking cowards. And he was come at me and I went, both left out, barked him, conscious on the road, couldn't get up, wasn't even twitching now, just gone. And then the other one comes up, punch fuck out of him as well. So comes out, he's from the place, the bloke who owned it. I can't remember his fucking name, was it Tony, I think. Anyway, I've punched, anyway, I've gone down the bottom of the road where they give me a gym is on the front, and then you go around and there's Manhattan's. Manhattan's used to be a club I used to run the door there. I've got a couple of good fights in there, I've got to tell you. So anyway, I'm going down the street anyway, this copper comes after me and he grabs me and I goes, fuck off. And I threw him into this car and he went over the bonnet. And he went over the bonnet of the car. Anyway, I said, you black cunt, I'll smash your face. But I didn't mean his colour, I meant his uniform, because that's what we used to call him in this. Black bastard, you know, the uniforms were black. So anyway, this copper got me arrested for criminal damage of the car and assault on him. So I goes to the next me, Craig Beer. Anyway, so before they got nicked me, so I'm stood, and they're all stood around me. So they're trying to do this shape, you know, like a bend like that. So they've got me. I've got the wall behind me, up there in front of me, and there's a couple of vehicles here, so I'm safe. I'm going, come on, I'm going fucking. I'm throwing punches, but I'm deliberately missing them. And they're like, fucking hell, I'm jumping out the skin. I'm like, not what? I said, come on, who's first? Come on, fucking big men, screaming at them. Not one of them come forward. So this copper called me, went, how we bribed CID, he was all right with me. He was called Shane. He went to me, how big collar? He said, you're too much for these. He said, jump in with me. Now what's going to happen to you? So I jumped in the car with him and anyway went to Gisborough. And he had £1,700 on me. So they had me in the van. Outside, not in the van, they had me in not the cells. As you go in, the vans were outside. And when I got out of the car, there was 10 coppers there saying 10 here, like a gauntlet. I had to walk through and went, you don't intimidate me one bit. If you want to kick off now, let's go. He said, no, there's no need for this. How we right now? You've calmed down. We don't know trouble and all that shit. And the dog's back. I said, don't bring the dog into it, you fucking asswipes. Anyway, goes in and she went, hey, yeah, this cop woman. You could tell she was a fucking 42-faced cunt. And didn't me I fucking hell little shit. I said, I've been attacked by 2 travellers. I'm going to beat up 2 kids. I stood up for them and I'm getting fucking arrested for assault of the police officer and fucking criminal damage for fuck all, because he grabbed me and I threw him out the way. I thought it was the lads getting me from behind. I thought the traveller had jumped behind me, didn't notice it. I said, anyway, I tried to get that as an excuse. Anyway, the fucking cunts nicked me, so I had to go. The next day, them days you could go in the cells in Gisborough, mark the courts next door, if you remember marking in Gisborough. So I went to the courts the next day anyway, they bailed me to go to court. So I went to the court. The next day I went in the court, they bailed me to come back for trial. So anyway, this is fucking class. So I said, so I'm in the house. I've got when Craig went and sent a letter to the solicitors, could need a written statement, went down and seen him and all that stuff, told him what happened and everything. So when I caught, he said, I think you're going to get 3 months of this big fella. He said, because you've hit him, you've damaged the vehicle. It's 400, it was either 4 or was it 5? I think it was 400 or 500 pounds of damage to the police vehicle, but you can't get away with it. The copies, you've grabbed them and threw them. He said, still assault. He said, you should know better than this. He said, I've told you 1,000 times, pretend to punch them and all that stuff and scream shout, and that's all right. He said, don't put your hands on them. Oh, fuck, I'm going to get 3 months here, so I'll fuck it. So he goes to court. in the courtroom. So we're in the courtroom and he goes, we first went for the first part and he had to give his called an old style committal, it used to be. So we've got in this old style committal and he's given his evidence and what I'd done to me. So he grabbed me and he threw me right over the car. There was a senator 16 feet long. So Craig Veer went, as you were flying through the air with the greatest of ease, no, I take the piss like he was an acrobat. He said, I know Mr. Cockerill's strong, but at 16 feet he's through you. You're about 13 stone. He says, absolute nonsense. So anyway, the judge went, well, you can tell Mr. Cockerill takes steroids. I went, yeah, whoa. How dare you? I was taking steroids though. He said, you can tell he takes steroids. You can tell by the size of him. I went, how do you know I take steroids? You're in the house when I'm injecting myself. Are you in the house when I'm taking tablets? And he went, yeah. This was going up. He complained. He went to the complaint. Well, I don't know what the fuck happened, but anyway, the cop will give all the evidence now. So he said, the best thing to do is just plead guilty. You'll be out in 6 weeks because you only need to do half the sentence then. So he goes in court and sat there like this, waiting. Nothing's happening. Next minute, the copper, Craig Veer's phoned up Brown Beer. There's Craig Beer and what the fuck's he called? Craig Beer and Brown he's called. Craig Beer and I can't remember his fucking first name. Beer and Brown, yeah. So I can't think his fucking second name. So anyway, he's phoned up the other solicitor and said, oh, he's not turning up. He said, he's actually in court. He said, what do you mean? Craig said, what do you mean? Fucking can't think his fucking name. Craig Beer. Brown. Took me in. Anyway, he said, tell Brian, you put Brian on the phone, I saw you. Talked about, I can't remember his name. How did I talk? I can't remember his fucking name. So I'm saying, all right, he went, he's on like a mobile phone. He says, 2 minutes, you're on it, your worships. So he said, oh, they can't come because he's been arrested for ringing cars in Birmingham. So he's in trial over the road while you're waiting for him to come to be fucking a witness in the trial to get you nicked. He's in trial over there. He got 2 year jail. The cop got, this is how bent they are. This is what I'm trying to tell you. He got 2 year jail while I was in trial waiting, sitting in the courtroom waiting for the cop to come in and give his evidence. They went, he can't come. He said, why can't he come? Is he poorly? So I went, no. He's on trial for ringing cars in Bradford. He was found fucking guilty. Sabdul Gull or something he was called. Found guilty, got fucking 2 years, he got jail. Honest to God, couldn't believe it. I thought, you're fucking joking. He said, somebody up there likes you, he said, oh, Craig Beer, bro, I fucking can't get his second name, the other one, his first name. So anyway, I got off with it. Went to court and got off with it, couldn't fucking believe it. Nice pub, decent food, yeah. Rosie O'Grady's was a lovely place next door to it. Kicked off, and then I went to another pub. I went to a nightclub, and they had a fight on the door, and the bloke wouldn't let me in, so I've knocked him out and left out him. And then the doorman's not been the face to fell on the door. Just tell him when he beat me in a fight. So I went back. I went back to fight him. I got out of jail, and he wouldn't come out of the fucking pub. So I was like, on the beach now. Went and knocked on the fucking pub where he worked at. And he wouldn't dare come on the beach with me. We bottled it. But they phoned the police on me. The cops were following me everywhere, right on the fucking town. A big load of them. They were saying, you can see him. He's just got out of jail. He's got a such and such a white top on. He's about 22 stone. You can't mistake him. Because, oh yeah, there he is. I can see him. He said, don't go near him. We've got armed response in the unit. We've got 2 dog sections. And the other one's going to the dog section. Well, I'm off now because he's walked the other way now. He said, you're going nowhere until Cockerill goes like that. So my mate was ex-army. He was called Dave. He used to sell the speed for China. He said, it's not the fucking cops that are after you. It's the owner. So the owner of this pub called Sharky's and another 4 pubs he had. He owed 20 grand to these people when I was in jail. China come to see me in prison. He said he'll give you the doors. There's 22 doormen there. He said it's 2.5 grand a month wages for Brian. He said I need him to get me this year. I'm going to lose the clubs in the next 10 days if I don't get the money in because these people are going to put a foreclosure on me. I said, listen, it's 20 grand you owe them. It's got up to 25. And I can do that. I said, just pay some every month, pay £1,000 for 25 months in a row. From Newcastle, I got up from lads up there and Newcastle got sorted. So I saved him 4 clubs. So when I come out, the police are there and all the doormen there. And Smiley was there. He went, I've got to stop you, man. I said, you're going to stop me. We're best of fucking mates. You sparred me for years. I've helped you in loads of fights. And I'm not going to stop you. I'm just telling you. He said, it's not the police. It's fucking him, the owner. He couldn't believe it. You fucking wrong. So I got him his clubs back, and he ripped me off. Yeah, he wouldn't pay. He never gave me the job. The back behind Summers night there. Yeah. So yeah, so you could think of the other one. So it goes in another time. So this is with the big fat diamond on. So I was like 26, 27 now. So it goes in and I went, oh, you can't come in. I said, why? He said, oh, because Ian's got got the club and he doesn't want you in. I went, doesn't he? So I said, I've saved you twice in the top deck. I've saved you twice in here. I've saved your fucking brothers 4 or 5 times. And he put my hand on me and I just went right uppercut. He hit him with a big fat cut, went right through the doors. He landed on another fucking lad, knocked him flying, and the lad come run at me. I just slapped him. And I goes in the club there and eat another one. And I grabbed one and threw him into the fucking fruit machine. The fruit machines are fucking great. He just threw them out like a rag doll. And then this other doorman went, this other one who was there, he was a doorman, but he was off, and he had a Wrangler jacket on, one of them denim jackets. And he threw a right hand at me, and I went, that moved, and I just hit him the left hook right flush on the fucking chin. That's why I always like to throw right under the chin there. You hit them there, like on the chin. It's so spongy, you don't hurt yourself. If you hit them on the side of the face here, or hit them there on the side, you don't hurt your hands. My hands are like fucking shovels anyway. Fucking slaps. I used to slap and break the jaw. Stephen Sayers is on one saying he used to slap people 20 stone, pick them up, throw them through fucking windscreens. He said, I've seen him do it. I've seen him pick a lad up 20 stone, just throw him through a car windscreen. His fucking strength's unreal. He said 20 odd stone. He said he picked my car up off the floor, weighed about 2 ton. And he said it was 5, 6 cars like that. He said the next minute Brian put them all like that. Every one of them were all sideways. Like that. He said, no, just talking one. And they were all fucking sideways all the way down the street like that. He tells it on the Sean Atwood show. If you have a look in the Wild Man talking, Stephen Sayers in the Wild, I'll put up for you. So anyway, this Dave Williams then getting to him, this cunt who's the bully. So we're in this pub one night. It was called Sharky's, and I used to work at the door with I can't remember his name now. Lovely man. He was ex-army, cook in the army. Anyway, he worked on the docks as well. He used to do the food on the docks. He used to go on the dock. He used to get me food for around £2. Like tenors worth of food. So I used to all get me perks of these people because I looked after them when I was younger. So anyway, I've gone in this fucking. I got a phone call. Sorry, Craig Howard. Craig Howard was friends with Dave Williams. Who was the bodybuilder. He won a couple of shows and stuff, and he was like the best fighter in Redcar. So he'd never been beat for 10 years. So I was 20. When he bullied me, I was only 20-year-old. I was only fucking 14 stone. Now I'm 24, 25 stone. No, 24 stone, sorry. So he said to me, I said, it was where Emma lived, I was going to see Emma. So on the seafront, there used to be a place called I can't remember what it's called. We used to play darts there. I used to play darts every year there at the Redcar. The Ball. Redcar Ball, it was called. That was at the Redcar Ball. And they used to play dance, all the professional dance players. Every year for about 30 years it was on. Redcar, #1 place. So he's come to Dave Williams and he had can you remember them Opel Mantas? They were really expensive cars. He's come over them dead posh. He had all the gold on. He had all the money. His dad was a multi-millionaire. He was fucking clothes were immaculate. But he was a bully. So there was a lad called Ali Baines who was a friend of mine. And he was a sprayed cars. Just a car spray man. So Ali's there anyway. My other friend was called, what's he called? Jeff. Was it Jeff? There were 2 brothers, and she was called Diane. She was called Diane. She was fucking horrible. So she left. I can't remember which one it was. I don't know if it was Jeff or the other one. Anyway, she left him for Dave Williams, who was a millionaire. You know the family. So. And then she got beat up. John, that was his name, John and Jeff. I think it was the name, 2 brothers who were in the army. So she was one of them women who likes watching like somebody beat her or whatever. Go, we leave, you're all right, Brian. It's not going to do now. So she'd jump in the middle there. But she'd go on, beat him up there. Go on, Dave. She used to get a buzz out of people getting beat up. They got horrible cunts. So this kid with 9 stone, so 5'4", not joking. He was only a little skinny kid. Lovely kid. He used to spray all the cars and that. So bust all his nose, broke his ribs. What he'd done is he gave him 100 ecstasy tablets to sell, but he didn't do it because Craig Howard showed him this trick. He got aspirins and he filed them down, and he gave them as ecstasy. So he gave him like 5 or 6 good ones. And, well, yeah, they're brilliant, thanks, Dave. And then he gave him the 2. Then he gave him, I think it was 200. He gave him one or 200. And the kid said, I can't sell these. I've sold 30. I can't sell them anymore. I said, you'll fucking sell them. She went, tell him, Dave. Go on, tell him. And I've seen it because it was all on camera in his place. So anyway, he's right next to Mally, where Mally was. My friend is dead now. Mally got stabbed to death. So I goes to near Emma's, and here he is, Craig out there. Craig out at the bottom of channel on the seafront where the boat lake is. And Dave Williams gets out of the car like that, walking. No, sorry, I'm lying. Yeah, I get out of the car. Dave Williams is in the car. I said, "Oh, you daft cunt, get out of the car now. Get out of the fucking car." I said, "You fucking shithouse, bullying that little kid there. You fucking coward." I said. He went, "I'm not getting out of the car, you're too big." I went, "Oh, you big. What about the time? You remember the fucking time I told you I'd get you back? You remember about the time when I was in the club when I was only 20-year-old, when I was only like a little kid, about fucking 14.5 stone or something. You were stood there, Billy Big Balls, fucking 17, 18 stone, thought you were clever. And you come down the gym trying to intimidate me. I knew I'd get you back, you cunt. It's payback time, get out." So he wouldn't get out of the car. I said, "If you don't get out of the car, I'm going to get out. I'll stab you in the leg." So I went, "Get the fuck out anyway." Fucking comes out. So he grabbed my legs. My legs were fucking monstrous. So I picked him up right up in the air and threw him right over the top. It was in red car, this T-side. I threw him over a red car. So he landed over the other end. So I ran round and grabbed him. I jumped on top of him, used my body weight, and I pushed my thumbs in his fingers, my thumbs in his eyes. And his eyes popped, the fucking blood was pouring down his face, screaming like fucking. Went bang, 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 like 3-4 times right in the face. Smashed all his fucking face to pieces. And dragged him round. He went, I've had enough. Anyway, I left him. So he went and seen little Frankie Appett, and he went, "I've just had a fight with your mate. He's just nearly fucking killed me." He said, "He picked me up. I'm 17, 18 stone, he said. He's picked me up bodily and threw me over the top of the car." He said, "Fucking strength's unreal." He said, "He's frightened me. He's really frightened me." He said, "I'm going to have to go." So the next day, his dad was in America because his dad was working over there because he used to bring bodybuilders back and stuff. He was in with American gym people. So he come back and he gave me £2,000 to leave him alone. But he never come back. He went to Australia, fucked off to Australia, he never come back to England after that. But he was a bad bully, a really bad bully, and I mean bad bully. He used to go around taxing people, like I did, only drug dealers. He was taxing like normal innocent people. He'd take the wages off them and things like that. It was fucking horrible. And he thought it was a big cheese. So he got when he pulled that kid, that 20-year-old Brian Cockerill, 19 I think I was, 20-year-old. I think it's the same time when Tyson had the fight with Bone Crusher Smith. I was that age. Tyson's about the same age as me. I think I'm 6 months older than him. And his name is, mine's Brian Jared Cockerill, and his is Mike Jared Tyson. Yeah, so fucking bullies always get the comeuppance in the end. They always get the comeuppance. So getting back to the lad, when I said I was on the door, and he worked in the nightclub, what was in where they had the gas mask. He worked on the door, and he was about 4 or 5 years older than me. So I was about 21, he was about 24, 25. And he was a biggish lad, blonde there, 6'2". You know him, Mark. He's from Gisborough. He's a top fighter in Gisborough. He was a number one fighter there for a long time. I don't want to say his name, but you know he played football a lot. Anyway, he fucking coming. I was in Anthony Wood being in looking for me. And Anthony was like Peter O's brother. So he came in the pub looking for me in a nightclub called the Powerhouse. It was a rave club. I used to have all the ease box off of there. And he said, so I went in, I was happy. He owned it. He was from Darlington. He was an Asian lad. Anyway, the next minute, he came up, the lad, the owner, he said, "Brian, the cops have just been in the armed response looking for you." And Anthony Hall said, "I haven't seen Anthony." He said, "Well, there's a room that you've got guns, so somebody must have fucking made it up, you know." So I'm in there, and this lad comes, I was with Flea from Middlesbrough, Malcolm Lee, it's called. So I'm stood there, and this lad who was my friend who went to the army, because I had a big reputation, because he probably could have beat me when I was younger. I thought, "Oh, I can beat him now." I was like 27 or something now, 26, 27, so I'm fucking massive. I destroyed everyone, I've had fights with Duffy and everyone. I beat every fucker I've fought with nearly, and everyone I fought with, I beat. So next minute, he's going, "I can fight you. I've been training. I've been doing loads of boxing. I've got more stamina than you and all this." I said, "Oh, fucking mate, behave yourself." So then he's seen him, what he was doing. What people do is they put their left foot forward and then they'll throw a right hand, because 90% of people can only throw right hands, 95%. Everyone's right-handed nearly. So it's very hard to throw a left hook, and it's very hard to catch it properly on someone's chin. So what they do is, what you can tell when the shoulder goes like that, that one goes down. You can tell they're going to throw a right hand on you, and you can tell by the feet. It's the feet work. The eyes always look at the feet to see where the feet are, and then you know if he looks down that way, that side, you know he's put his left foot forward and dragging his right foot back. So I just squared over like that with him, so he couldn't hit me. So then he went to go the other way, and I went, so that way. Then he couldn't throw the right hand again because I was squaring him off. All he could throw was the left hand. He couldn't throw left hand. So I said, stop being a fucking dickhead, will you? He went, I'm not fucking scared of you and this and that and the other. And I went, bang, right in the fucking nose. I split his nose up. He hit the floor. I went, you're not so fucking big now, because he was shouting, I'm the best fighter in Gisborough. Now you might know him about, Mark. I'm the best fighter in Gisborough, he shouted at me. I said, yeah. So I nutted him, dropped him, split his nose up a little bit. Blonde-haired, big blonde-haired lad he is. And the next minute he had another go at me. I nutted him again. I went, I haven't even punched you yet. I've dropped you twice to headbutt you. I've had enough. I went, oh, I guess I must be the best fighter in Gisborough now, am I? I said, you fucking dickhead, boot him up the fucking ass on the floor and chased him out of the club. Anyway, I went to jail, come out about, I know, a couple of years, 2.5, 3 years. 3 years I got, so I did whatever jail I did, something. And he was in this nightclub, so it was with Ginger Allen. Ginger Allen come, he said, it was Blazers, it was a rough club in Middlesbrough. I said, oh, he's shitting himself. He said that you fucking destroyed him in that fight. He said, I just thought I could beat him. He said, he's just fucking, I can't beat him. He said, he was fucking shaking in the club. So I went over, I said, learn your lesson now. He went, yeah, there was never a bully, mate. I went, yeah, there's an E. There's another one. And there's one for him. Me and him and Alan as the E. Like, so I said, go to the bar, there's 20 quid, go and get us all a drink. He went, are we all right? I went, I just wouldn't give you fucking E with that. You were all right. I just gave him a colour. You're all right. I said, did they hurt that head? But he went, oh, right. He said, I had to have two massive operations. Coming over here, he said, oh, that's plastic surgery in there. That he said, you hit me. He said, I was seeing stars for fucking all night. I was concussed for days and days. He said, the second one, you knocked me clean out. I was gone on the floor. Couldn't get up. I could hear you shouting, but I couldn't hear what you were saying. He said, them headbutts were unbelievable. He said, you took my fucking head off. And he also says to everyone, don't ever underestimate him. He said, he'll destroy you in 10 seconds. Believe me. Jimmy B, top man, Stephen says, yeah. Emerson, Cotham Ball knocked. Oh, yeah, it's gone down on Cotham Ball. That's what it was called, the Cotham Ball, yeah. We used to play in there, me and John Watson, from Dormanstown, no, from Grangetown. We used to go in there in the afternoon. We used to go around for him, pop round to see him. And we used to go in there and play badminton and all that shit and play snooker and pool and everything on the daytime, and we worked on the doors in the night. So what was it? So Manhattan's is out fighting there. So I'm in Manhattan's one night. So I'm in Manhattan's there. I'm running all the geese. I've got all the clubs boxed off. So I've got working with people in Bradford. I'm working with people in fucking York. I'm working with people in Newcastle, Sunderland, Manchester, all the way up to Bradford, all the big fucking motorbikes. I was working with all of them. I had everything boxed off. I was the king of the fucking knee in the North East. There was no one had more work than me. No one. And no one come into the town to try and move me over. All of them that country tried to beat me up in the house, but they got the biggest shock of life. They come out and destroyed their best fighter. I was heavyweight, fought for the British heavyweight title. So that was they tried to push me out, but they didn't fucking get in. So so I'm with Manhattans, and I'm with Peter O, great boxer, brilliant, technical, fit as fuck, super fighter. So you all right, because yeah, so I'll give him a few. He was talking to his missus and that, and I was like talking to her. I'm just going to have a dancing box. I used to love dancing. I was fucking used to shadow box and doing me daft things. Anyway, Peter was saying, "Oh, you have to come see the big fella." And we were talking. Next minute, this lad comes, so got Goosey's with him, and Mally's gone now. He's been stabbed to death. So yeah, he was you're right, Mark. He was a pure bully, mate. Fucking horrible. So proper intimidating, looking at young kids, 17, 18-year-old kids, and fucking shouting them, slapping kids and that. Pure bully. He used to shout with his missus, used to piss herself. Pure fucking bully. He's bragging about it. He said, oh, you have to shout at her, she pees herself. I said, you fucking animal. So anyway, I goes in the powerhouse, which was Manhattan's, and Happy and all them. There was the two brothers, Steve Jones, good boxer from Lingdale, and I think it's Andy Jones, the two of them brothers, good boxers, army lads. And then there was Mick Store on the door there, Lee Little, God rest his soul. And they went, you're a big fella, yeah. So I used to give them a couple of V each. And then they just let me do what I wanted. And I'd have Lee doing bits for Lee. Lee used to do loads for us, bits of V's and stuff. So I'm in there, and the next minute, this fucking lad's jumping about. He's about 6'4", good physique, not massive, about 17 stone, say, about 6'4", so he wasn't that big because he was 4. So he went, you all right? I went, yeah. He said, He said, "Oh, how are you doing? I'm such and such. I'm the super heavyweight British heavyweight champion in the army." I went, "Oh, brilliant, mate." I said, "Fantastic." I said, "Do you want a drink?" I went, "Oh, yeah, thanks, please." He said, "I'll give him a drink." I said, "Do you take any here now?" He said, "Oh, yeah, brilliant." So that's like 20 quid in a fucking drink. It's like 25 quid. I've just got him off. So later on, he was talking again. He was going, "I'm a tester for people like you, you know." And now you behave yourself. I was already on 2 charges. I thought, another one, I'm going to get remanded. So he goes, on my hands. He said, "What it is," he said, "because you're that big, by the time you threw your punch, I'd have knocked you out." So I went, bang, bang, and I was fucking sparked him unconscious. I hit him this right uppercut. Richie Horse, who stood right next to me. It was about from there to there, right on the chin. He hit him about 3 inches. I hit him like that, and his head just dropped and just hit the floor and crumbled like a fucking cardboard box. And he went, Vulture was there, Vulture and Richie Horse and Steve, a few lads from Hartlepool went, "Fucking power in that shot. You only threw it from out that much, like 3 or 4 inches." He said, "How the fuck can you generate that much power?" I said, "Little Frank Yaffert taught me how to do it." He used to be a pro boxer, strawweight, British heavyweight champ, British strawweight champion. He fought in Madison Square Garden. He had 17 fights in America and he won them all. He was like 60-odd-year-old, and he used to train me like Mickey, fucking Mickey off the film Rocky. He was like that. And I sparked this army lad. So when he woke up, I said, "You're not the heavyweight champion now, are you, daft cunt?" I said, "Yeah, he tried to be clever." But before he said that, he said, "Oh, you're only buying me ecstasy and drinks because you're scared of me." And I thought, "You daft cunt." You know me, as soon as I say something stupid, then I just pop. Once it flips my head, it just won't go back. It'll just want to destroy. But that more dig, destroy mode comes on, and then you just fucking destroy the cunts. But ambidextrous can use, I can use any hand, yeah. Any left jab, right uppercut, left uppercut, any punch I can throw. I learned these by John Black said, "Brian, you keep throwing that big right hand." He said, "You need to learn your left hook and your left uppercut and all these different combinations, because you can never always get your best punches off." And that's what AJ needs to do. He can only fight left and right over the top. That's what I was fighting all the time. And I learned that uppercut. So what happens is, I've been done about 10, 15 times for breaking people's jaws, but it's called a guardsman's fracture. Now, why they call it a guardsman's fracture is because the Queen's Guard stand on duty like that, and sometimes it's that hot to pass out, so they fall and they land on the pivot of the chin, and it breaks in 3 places. It's impossible, they said. When I went to court, the doctor come, who's an expert on broken jaws. He said he's got to have had a weapon to break someone's jaw. The velocity in the PSI, pound per square inch. He said, "There's no way in this world he's done that." And then his wife come forward and, "Oh, he did. He never had a weapon. He hit him with the right uppercut on the chin, underneath there, and he went straight down." My husband, she told the truth. She was just an honest woman. But the husband took me to court. I won the court case. Got kicked out. Yeah, trying to say, what I tried to say, I was lying about. I said, "Well, Your Honour, no theatrical things or circus tricks. If you get me a machine with the PSI, and I will hit the machine, and you can find how much PSI comes out of my one punch, and you'll know if I've got the capability to do it. If I don't, I'll plead guilty to the charges." And I went, "No, there's no need for that. There's no need." So the case got kicked out in the end, but because his wife told the truth. That's the thing about these people. What happens? They've had hundreds of fights, some of them, and then they get beat by me, and because there's no one else can fight me, they go and get the police. I've been really locked up by more, normal lads who have a fight me and they get beat. They've never gone to the police hardly. It's always been the ones who are going to have a fight. All the big fuckers like Dave Williams he went to the police and then dropped the charges because he shit himself come down. The guy's ass when he went to Australia all the way, not Australia ever. But he was the king of Redcliffe for years. The other one starts with ES. Mark, you'll know one about now. From Gisborough, footballer. I fucking destroyed him. Absolutely destroyed him. His fucking nose was split wide open, and I split it again, bust it. But he was like laid out on the floor, and that boxer was the same. When I knocked him out and he woke up, and was that fast enough for you? He said I couldn't fight. I hit another one like that in Legos. He went, "With you being so fast, with you being so big, before you get your hands out your pockets, I probably hit you 4 or 5 times." So I went bang, just hit him with just a jab on the chin, right on the chin there, and he hit the floor like a bag of shit. He's all 13, 14 stone. Hit the floor, and he couldn't get up. His legs were like going like that. He was trying to get up. I said, "Was that fast enough for you, silly cunt?" So I got loads of them idiots thinking, because you're big, you get out of breath. I was training fucking 3 times a day, 7 days a week. I was boxing twice a week. I was doing 2 5-mile runs a week. I was doing sprints up the banks 4 times a week, like 50-meter sprints, 6 50-meter sprints, walk down the bank, sprint to the top, walk down the bank. I used to do that 3 or 4 times a week. I was on the row machine an hour. I was on the stepper an hour. I was on the climber an hour. I'd do that. I'd have 6 hours a week doing the machines in my garage. I've got them, still do it now. Still got the rower and the stepper and the bike. But I used to love biking on the road. I can't do it now because my hands are bad, so I have to do it with the stationary bike. When Cockerill, well done, Brian. Yeah, so I became obviously known as the best fighter in the area then. And started fighting top people all over the place. Went in different jails, fighting London, Liverpool. I was in there. There was a lad in there called, I won't say his name because it's a bit embarrassing for him. So I'm in there, and I got a job as a cleaner. So first of all, I went to Durham, and I was in Durham with a lad from Liverpool. We went on the roofs. Paul, something they call him. He went on the roofs in Manchester, kicked off with the riots. He got about 30, killed the nuns. So I was in jail with him. So the lads from Whitley Bay were going to jump it, not Whitley Bay. I was getting mixed up. The next one up. Billy Crothers was the leader of them. There's a big gang, there's about fucking 60, 70, 80 of them. I was in jail with them in D-Wing. I can't remember the place, to see how town it was anyway. They fucking started, they were kicking off all the time. They were going in like the wrecking crew and taking all the beer out and taking the fag machines and stuff. So anyway, they got the what do you call it? So I was in with him, Billy. I can't think of the fucking name of the place. Not Whitley Bay. Stuck towards Newcastle. I can't remember the fucking name, but anyway, what the fuck were they called? Boss Side Gang, they were called. Boss Side Gang. They all got about 100 years between them, fucking loads of them. So they were going to jump this lad, and he was a good lad. Paul, he used to draw, and he was in the Strange Way riots, 1991. So I had to go to jump him because I was getting my clothes washed with Taffy Lewis in the room. What you call it, like the laundry it was. He went, "Dad, they're going to jump that big lad you like, who likes, so you get on with him." I went, "The fucking not like," so I goes in with him. I can't remember the name. I had a lad boxing for me there. I trained a couple of lads, took them there to box. Just get on my nerves. Whitley, fuck off. Fucking divvy I am. I can't remember the place. I always get it mixed up. Anyway, we goes in. I said, Paul Taylor, that was his name. I think it was Paul Taylor. So he said, "You all right with following?" "Yeah, listen, they're going to jump you, these cunts." I said, "Stay near me." He went, "No, what?" I said, "Just fucking listen to me. Stay near me. I'll knock the first 2 or 3 out and you'll get in the rest of them." There's about 10 or 12 of them. Anyway, I went, "Come on then, come on." Now. I've been on the back. I had the gloves on in the back room. "I don't fight you, Bowers." I said, "You have to go through me to get to him." Anyway, he stood with me, about 18 stone, about 6'2", 6'3", big fucking strong lad. He fucking shit themselves. Can't think of the fucking place now. They all used to do that. They all used to go to Whitley Bay. No, fucking, what's that other seaside town up there? I think it begins with S. There's one part north something, and then the south. There's 2 parts of it, and there's fucking, I can't think of it. And he died. That big lad I was telling you about, not that one, the one in Billy Crothers. I mean, he died. He was on a jet ski. And he drowned on a jet ski. He was a nice lad, Billy. He said, "I'm not going to do the guys, the fucking idiots." He ended up being on our side. So I was in there, and then what happened? I got moved out of there, and they took me to fucking Acklington. "No, he can't come in. He's got too much power." He said, "The same as Durham. He's already caused the riot in Durham. He's going to fucking not having them in here." So then they fucking took me back to fucking Durham, put me in D-Wing. And Mr. Mack said, you're going to be all right with me. I'll look after you." That. I said, "Yeah." So he was getting me fucking drinks, ecstasy. I was off before, then getting me steroids brought in, getting me injections. I was getting injections on them. 5mm syringe in my ass. He used to come in with the lad, he used to give me it, and the screw just to go like that with my head, like that. I'd just stick it in the back of my ass and get 5mm every fortnight. Me and Monkey Lines. And his girlfriend was called Tracy, I think she was called. Tracy, she used to come up with the stuff for us, and she was a little telligin. We had a fucking great time in there. We were playing pool at fucking 12 o'clock at night. New Year's Eve. Everyone else was locked up, me and him. I'm on the pool too, like that. Me, scored the eye and there. I'm laid on the table, nearly asleep, putting the cabbage on my head on ecstasy, going, And I went, "What, turn the music down?" The screw said. I went, "Fuck off." he said, look, you're going to have to turn the music down because people can't sing. Fuck him, it's New Year's Eve, you daft cunt. I'm jumping about around the fucking pool. 2 o'clock in the morning, all the fucking lads are banging on the doors laughing. Fucking class things I've done, I'm telling you what. I'll never be imitated against some of these things. So I goes to Havrick. So I'm driving up to Havrick, this place in Cumbria, middle of nowhere. And I thought the black sheep of the family was just the same. Big black fucking meh in the fucking field. I went, oh fucking hell. And then there was a big brown sheep. I went, oh, this is sheep shagging fucking country. This is a fucking with 3 eyes and 4 legs and all that. I thought we're going to have up here when we get up here. So when we got there, middle of nowhere, the seagulls were like that because it's Celebi up there, another fucking nuclear waste thing. I thought, you get 6 of them on a fucking string, a rope. You'd be able to get over you'd be able to fly over the fucking fence. They were huge, they were like fucking pterodactyls. I thought, fuck me, the size of them birds. Anyway, it goes in the prison. I told you about the bodybuilding thing I did. So the next minute, we're in there, and this lad, we used to watch this program. We used to be on, I can't remember what it was called now. Beautiful girls would come out. Beautiful girl would come, gorgeous figure. And there'd be a lad all dressed up like with a suit on, and they'd be stood near the swimming pool, and she'd go, nah, like, go like that again, and then push him in the water. Like she'd have to pick one. So what we used to do was, we used to have a Mars bar. I'll have a number 1 because I'd go first the guest. So in the end, they went, no, it's not fair. You're always picking first, Brian. I went, okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll have a raffle. You put the hand in, whatever you get number. So, fucking hell, number 3, you'd have ginger hair, fucking mess. Like, that's it. He's not going to get it. You might as well go fucking, you might as well just eat the Mars bar and walk off fucking raging. So we used to have that competition. So there'd be 12 people. And they used to go push them in the pool, swimming pool, on the telly program on a Friday night, I think it was. And then we used to watch that. So this kid went to me from Blackburn. He went, move over. And he thought he was a boxer. So he went, move over. I said, I've moved twice, mate. And he said, move again. So I've moved again. I went, you take the fucking piss. He jumped up and, you just can't help it. You just it's like the scorpion it's like the scorpion with the fox. The scorpion goes, give me a lift across that river. And the fox says, no chance. Fuck that. You're going to bite me. He went, don't be so stupid. What do you mean I'm going to bite you? He said, do you want to bite me? I'm going to die. I'm going to drown. He went, oh, don't be daft. How can I do that? If I bite you, you're going to sink. And I'm going to sink with you, Anna. So I'm going to drown. So why would I bite you when I know I'm going to drown? Swimming across. Oh, yeah. He said, right, no problem. You bastard. Bit me. He went, what did you do that for? I went, can't help it. I'm a scorpion. So I'm the same with this cunt. Anyway, I've jumped out now and poof, hit him with this one. He's just a sharp left hook must have hit him about that much, 2 inches into it. But when you punch, you don't punch through. You punch to there. So there's the punch. You hit the punch and you only go through about half an inch and then pull it back. And that's when you generate all the power. If you got it that and go through, there's no power. You've got to go poof. You've got to flick your hip onto it like that and flick your hip, tip your feet, tip your knees and flick your hips across. You've got to put your hips into it. It's all from your legs. It's all power from there and your hip the way you twist. So I hit him with a shot, broke his fucking jaw, smashed it to pieces. So the lad who was in jail, he was in for murder. Great lad, Gary. He smashed all his pad up because he grasped me up. This couldn't got me put in the block, so it goes in the block. No, I'm lying. It goes on my pad. That was on E-lines in the proper pad. What you do is you start off an induction, then you go on the camp, and then you go on the E-lines. E-lines is like where there's a telly and everything. It's fucking great. So I'm getting put back down in the other camp now where it's like back to not square one. I'm in between the good and the bad. So I've got to be down there. So I'll be down here a couple of months before I can get back up there anyway. Next minute they went, Cockerill, you're going out. You're getting there. The governor wants you to go to Liverpool. I went, fucking come on. Took me told, I think, come on, fucking come on. Come on, you cunts and screamers. Anyway, every screw in the fucking jail was there. They had every one, not one went, nobody got any dinner that day. Every screw, the cooks, everything was out to get me out, jumping in the pad. Come on, I was fucking top was off. I was fucking jumping about. I had their troop tradies on. I was jumping about and said, come on, screaming at them. Then one of them come in. He was Geordie. He went, listen, big fella, you're too much for us. You're going to knock 4, 5, 6, 7 of us out, but we're finally going to get you. They said, you're going to look like that daft cunt Charlie Bronson, that'll jail the rest of your life. So he said, have a sit down then. Evo on the screw. And he went, listen, big fella, you're the best lad I've ever met in this jail. I've never known anyone better. I've never known anyone so kind to other people and helping so many people. And even helping the screws and helping kids from getting bullied. He said, you've been an absolute legend in here. He said, everyone loves you. He said, but you always get a fucking asshole like him. He made a statement. The government can't do that about it. It's all rules and regulations. He said, have a think about it. You don't want to waste your life in this fucking place. He says, get yourself to Liverpool and they'll look after you anyway. There was a screw coming. He went, are you coming in, big fella? I went, now then. I said, as long as nobody puts their hands, anyone puts their hands on me, I'll just start breaking jaws all over. I said, I'm not putting up with this. Anyway, he goes, look, I'll promise you now, big fella. So when we were in there, there was a screw that was hard. And he went down, he grabbed these two kids, and they were only about 18. He threw them out, bullied them and all that. And then the screw said, let's see you go to next doors, where Cockerill is, put him out. He went, what is it? He said, Brian Cockerill, oh, fuck that. He said, you want to watch it, because if he sees you doing that to young kids, screw or not, like officer or not, he'll fucking punch you all over the place. He won't put up with it. He will not put up with any bullying. So the next minute, they fucking shipped me to Liverpool. So I'm going to Liverpool. I'm going to have trouble here. Fucking Liverpool, fucking full of lunatics. So goes there, and I'm on the bus. Gets there, gets off the bus, goes in the screw and see him. He's a good lad. Give him a job while I'm in the reception. He's a good lad. He's sound. He said he's been chipped out for fighting, but the fucking idiot tried to have a go, and he explained to the main one was called Dickie. So I'm stood there, and then the other one was called Mr. Bolt. So I'm stood there like that, and he went, hey, big fella. I went, what boss? He went, do you want a job on the reception? I said, no, I've heard all the people on the reception are grassers. He went, are you a grass son? I went, no. He said, well, do you want a job? Do you want to be laying in your fucking bed, be sitting in the bed all day? Do you want to be down here with us, helping us? We're like with the other lads and that. You'll get free, more food, you'll get the gym and everything, and you'll get looked after down here more. We've got food and everything. So fucking hell, money in there. So Dickie's coming in, steaks. Right, because it was a bit of a kick off for the year. I'll tell you what happened. So this lad's coming in, 6'4", 6'5", a big massive farmer's build. Not a bodybuilder, not a fighter, but a lunatic. He glassed a copper, got 10 years for it. And he grassed him in the eye, and he did an armed robbery, so he got 20 years. So they're all scared of him in the jail. He knocked 2 screws out and cut one's face with a cup, cut all his face with a cup, I think it was, or a glass or some fucking thing, not like a piece of glass. So anyway, he cut his face. So anyway, he's in there, and he's come in. So they're all going to beat him up, the Scousers and the screws. Yeah, go on, give him a good argument. But they're all like 6 of them going to beat him up with stick chair legs and that. When it's not me, this like. And he went, who daft cunt you? I went, oh, you talking about me? Ran at me square, and I went, boom, right on the chin. I usually don't hit him on the chin, but I did. And then I slipped down like that, and he went to throw a punch. He missed. I hit him in the body shot like that. And he doubled up and he hit the floor like a bag of shit. And he fell on the floor. The screw, what's going on here? I went, he fell over in the shower, boss. And he said, what, you fell over? He went, yeah, I just fell over. I said, do you want another go? Do you want another go? And he went, no. He fucking, one of my hand speed was really fast, fucking dropped him. So then, because what he was doing, I wasn't bothered about selling drugs and all that. They were coming in, they were like, we had to clean it. So they'd come in, they'd squat down and shit all over the floor, and the parcels of shit would come out. And there'd be poo all over the floor, and we had to put no gloves on and all that and clean all the stuff. I'm fucking sick of this. And it was him, he was one of the main ones in Liverpool. He was getting them to bring it in. He was making more money in there than he was out. He was making thousands. So after that, he got shipped out. He got shipped out a couple of days later. So his ass went, so I was like fucking king of the jail. Then I went, big bribe. So this other screw went, why have you got your own clothes on in this jail? Because they can't get nothing to fit me. I said, the trousers don't fit me, the bottoms. My legs fucking nearly 36, 7 inches each. He went, oh, we'll see about that. So he got these big dungarees. And anyway, he's tried them on. So I pulled them in my knees. He went, oh, you take the piss. So he went to pull them up. He went, fucking hell, you're telling the truth. How big are your legs? I said, 70. He said, that's fucking 70 odd inches. Your legs, 2 legs, 70 odd inches. That's fucking ridiculous. So he went to me. He was Scottish. He had a big, massive scar on his face where he'd been in Scotland. They call it Alchebia. He'd been cut, and he was Scottish, Glaswegian. Anyway, the SO come down. He went, you leave Cockerill alone. He works in this reception for me. He's got his tracksuit on here. He said, he's got his tracky bottoms and that because he's too fucking big. He said, I've just understood that now. He said, no problem. So he was all right after that. So I was like the king of the jail then. And they come up to me asking for all sorts of people. It was fucking mad. And then I was in there, and there was a couple of lads from Liverpool phoned the lad in there, Steve Cole. He said, put Brian on, these run like most of the parts of Liverpool. They went, all right, big fella, if you need anything in there, any fucking carry on screws or anything, just let us know. You know, this is our patch, so we're here for you if you need us. So I was on the phone to him. I'd only been in about 4 hours, and my name was all over the place anyway. They said, it's Brian Cockerill from the North East, he couldn't fucking fight him. They said, the other lads were out because they've seen me fight when they've been up with the Scouser lads in the Teesside. So we were in there anyway. Dickie got to know me really well, so I stopped a bit of carry on a few times, and it was like fighting on the yard and that. And anyway, I was running the reception, so I had these boxes, and you used to come in, you'd give him a 5366 Smith. You'd go and get his box and give him it, and he'd put his clothes in the box. You get the box, you put it away from him, lock it, and you'd have the key in the other side. So when he was going back out, his clothes would be in the box. That was my job. And then we got to find out who the nonsense were and everything because we were on reception. So anyway, this fucking scumbag come in. He killed 2 little girls. He was called Howard Hughes. He was from Wales. That broke my heart. So I'm in the place. And we used to say to the max, that meant set them up, give them fucking like a white sock and green sock, a blue training shoe, a white training shoe, a t-shirt, like fucking boiler t-shirt up here, fucking like a scruffy cunt. We'd leave them like tramps. And we was like setting them up to the max. That meant this country nonce. So the next minute, the abdomen is in. So what happened is when I first went to jail, you used to go in, you didn't have fingerprints then, but the fingerprint, you know. So he's got in there, he said, can you come in here with him for us? And he's about 6'6", maybe more. Big fucking coward. He'd raped a young girl in a tent and killed her, I think it was, in Wales. He got lifed off. Howard Hughes, he was called. I remember his name because it was the same as the richest man in the world. Howard Hughes was called from America. So anyway, yeah, boss, I said, shut that door with this big fucking shit house with me in here. Give me 2 or 3 minutes. That's all I need. He's going to hit me. He's going to hit me. Start crying like a little girl. I'm on about like a fucking fanny. I thought, you're supposed to be the terror of Wales, you fucking shit house. Raping little 9-year-old girls. I think one was 9 and yeah, he got lifed off for them. He got cut up as well with a coffee jar, I think, off someone. Got his face cut up as well. So, yeah, the fucking scumbag. The screws wouldn't let me hit me. Then the governor pulled me and went, can I have a word with you? He said, I know your heart's all that. We all know in here you've got a great heart, and we all know you hate bullying. He says, but if you start beating him up now, all you're going to do is get yourself locked up more. You're going to get yourself locked up more, and you get put in the block. He said, and he's going to get out on fucking bullshit, fucking dodgy solicitors will get him out of Paris to say he's getting ill-treated in jail. And then I said, Governor, I thought about it, can I see the governor? Because I used to see him, and he said, yeah, of course he can. So I went and I said, I'm sorry about the other day. I said, I understand now, I know what you mean. I said, I didn't think, I was just fuming. But he said, I can see that where you come from. He said, most men would be the same. I'm the same. He said, I've got to go through this all my life. He said, and I said, you know what? I said, I feel sorry for you. I really do. He said, people don't realise that with a job, what they got, you know, the screws and things, with nonsense and they can't touch them and things. So, yeah, fucking horrible. So, Dickie, they all liked us after that, screws and that. So, anyway, Dickie said, get them for yourself. You and Steve's family run all the doors. They had a nightclub called Cream at Liverpool. Steve Coles and Mark Stiles used to run the doors. So they wanted me to fight the top fighter in Liverpool. I was going to get paid off them, but it never come off. So anyway, the next minute, I'm going there, I'm frying fun. With the script of nonsense, we're supposed to get like, I think it was about 100 nonsense. There's 100 oranges for 100 nonsense. So it means me and Steve Cole stole the oranges, put them under the fucking near the bin. Oh, there's no oranges. They must have got the screw was laughing like fuck. He knew what we'd done. So Steve's in there and cutting them up and squashing them. I said, haven't you done them yet? He said, you fucking try. After about 20 oranges, your fucking hands were killing me. Not squashing them, squeezing them, getting the orange juice out. And he's going, I thought, you've only done 5, you lazy big bastards, because we were laughing like fuck. And he was saying, anyway, we've got all the oranges done, so we had enough orange for about 10 days. Orange and water, we put it in. It was fucking beautiful, not pure oranges. All the nonsense got no oranges, so we're in there, and I'm in there frying steaks, mushrooms, tomatoes, fucking burgers, fucking all sorts. Fucking governor comes in, he goes, what's going on here? And then the main screw comes in, he went, what's going on here? I went, just getting some breakfast, governor. He went, you're in jail. You're in jail, he said. But he wasn't laughing, he went, you're in jail. You're having steak. He said, it's not fucking Goodfellas you're in, you know. Well, the film Goodfellas. He said, who the fuck do you think? Yeah, you're in Goodfellas. They were all laughing like fuck the screw. He said, you're a fucking cockle. You make me laugh. He said, you're so funny. And the screw said, my wife, he said, I'm a SO on £1,000 a week, and I don't get as much food as that as you do. He thinks you're in Goodfellas, don't you? You're making the fucking food for yourself. So they were all laughing to the lads behind me. And the telly, you had 2 tellies. One was that side. said, like, just put that one there and we'll have the other one. So we had a telly in the kitchen. So making food, watching the telly, watching television programme was fucking class. And the Scrooge would come and sit and say, all right, I'm all right, do you want a cup of coffee? He said, don't start, he said. I'm laughing. So then when I went to when I was in Abrick, there was a lad in there, he was in for 3 kilos of hash. He got caught, so he was in there, and I had like somebody in the kitchen getting me milk every day. I had somebody getting me butter. I had somebody getting me the phone, because you get the phone because you have to stand in the queue, not the phone every day. And I shut up! I had someone getting me lettuce and tomatoes and that out of the farm, and eggs. I used to boil eggs on the night and make boiled eggs and stuff. So Tony, they called this lad. I used to get ham as well, because I was ham in the jails. So Tony went, what I miss is a ham, like a ham sandwich I liked, with cheese, lettuce and tomato and a bit of salt. He said, I haven't had one of them for nearly 2 years. I know, all right, guys. So I'm just going to the toilet. Come back, and I went, you get that down your neck. He went, where the fuck have you got that from? I went, I'm a magician. He's just laughing like, fuck, so I'll give him it. And he's eating, he's going, I think he was fucking having sex or something. He was going on with this fucking sandwich. And anyway, Easty used to be in with me, so Easty was there. And what happened is the shop was right on the other end. So the Big Vern books were out, Big Vern. So they used to start calling me Big Vern when I was in there, because I was from they thought I was from Newcastle with my accent. And I went, all right, Big Vern. No, Big Vern out the viz. Thought I was well, they copied out that. I was fucking bad laughing. So we used to be in the we used to fucking train and everything. That was class. It was class. It was like being at school when you were a kid. Fucking bro, I wish I could go back there, mate. If I get done, I'm going to go to that jail. Fucking class. It was like being in a fucking camp, Carlton camp when you're a kid. So anyway, when I was going out of that jail, they were all crying. They were all fucking crying. All these big lads, all these big 18, 19 stuff. And that, we're going to miss you. It's not going to be the same without you. And fucking, it's just so, the lifetime you've been in, it's fucking flew since you've been in. We were now on our own. There was no fun with it. You've got all these things happening and going on. It was fucking hilarious. Yes, I was in Haverick. And we used to have alcohol with all sorts. It was fucking hilarious. Then I went they sent me to another jail, Thorpe Arch. Thorpe Arch they sent me to. And then sent me another one near next door to fucking Wheelston in Leeds, Wakefield it was at. And they said, oh, you can't come in here. You've got too much fighting things on your record. So I said, I've been told I could come here by Dickie. He said, Dickie Hill. I said, the SO from Liverpool. He said, there's any problems for him? So he phoned them again. Oh, sorry, we've got it wrong, sorry. So he got me in, Dickie, the SO, because I kept the jail right for him when I was in there, like making sure I wasn't grassing up people in the ground, just making sure there was no people fighting, nobody getting hurt and things like that. And I used to look after people, I used to train people in the gyms and that. There was a gym orderly as well. It was good in them jails, looking after people and having a laugh with people, but you always get one or two and have a go, yeah, and then they get fucking annihilated. Yeah, definitely the trick. Ouch, nice. Lee Nettie Wilson, Peter, hope you're okay. Yes, we're good. So getting back to, I'm going to get back to now, let me think. So I've done him, done that fucking many people. I could be here all night. That many fucking fights I've had. On the Brecon crew, must have had 100 fights with them lot. Fucking, and then there was one from the dentist. Goes in the club, writing on the door, Sunday night. You used to be allowed to have home till 1 o'clock. We're having a license for food and pine pea suppers. So it was a loophole because I went in the next day. So Sunday you could have the food and you stop serving on the 11 o'clock on the Saturday. But people would buy like 2 or 3 drinks and they put like a beer mac on the drink so it didn't go flat. The women would buy Bacardi and Coke, so obviously that doesn't go flat. Or they just put a beer mat on the top. And then these 2 travellers come. The one was one of the best bare knuckle fighters in the country. He was about Tyson Fury's type of build, but not as heavy. But that type of big lanky thing, big long arms, big long leg, big beard, full of gold, big sock, then big gypsy rings on his hands. So they called him the dentist because he hit it with a straight right hand and knocked all your teeth out. But I didn't know who he was because he just cut the door. I'm sorry, mate. I said, I can't let you in. I said, the last orders have gone. He said, well, who's going to stop me? I said, I'm going to stop me after I get paid for. I said, don't need trouble, but you can't come in. We are coming, so he comes in like that anyway. I fucking hit him. And he hit his head on the back of as you come in, you used to sign a book to get in. You'd put your name in, like from Brian Cockerill, M. Borough, or Borough on it. You'd just put where you're from. and you have to sign that in case there was a fire out, so the people would know how many people were in the place. So anyway, he tried to throw this big right, and I just ducked. I come from there like that, and I went that, and I come that way and right uppercut again, and then left hook over the top of him. And with him being taller than me, about 3 or 4 inches taller, it was better because I could throw the right hook better, and I could throw the left hook over the top. I went bang bang the both, but he went down, and the other one jumped in him with a body shot, broke his ribs. He fell down, thrown down these 4 or 5 steps. So about 3 months later, to come back, he pulled the shotgun. He was putting it through the window outside, but there was all people stood there, and I seen him. And Mark was there, and Gary Russell, Benny McDevitt, Tony Stubbs was there, Johnny Johns. So running, I kicked the fucking door window, and it smashed to pieces. And the gun obviously jumped back. Never extended. I think there was no bullet to him. I think it was just a black. Anyway, he drove off. So I went looking for him in Bishop Auckland, and I seen him. I offered him out on the street, and he fucking ran off through the streets and didn't want to fight me. He ended up going to Darlington, working. He was like top fighter, really good top fighter. But yeah, fucking destroyed him. They were saying a young kid, 20-odd-year-olds, destroyed him. They're going, fuck off. Well, he actually destroyed him in a fight. Then I was on the door one night, these tuxedos, they walked in, he had these fucking jackets on like bellboys. So they looked bigger, these bodybuilders. He went, we're coming in for now. I went, who are you fucking talking now? There's 4 of them. We're all about 5'8", 5'9", all small to me, big chunks. But they look big because they're a little bit, like a waiter's jacket. Bolero jackets, I think they call them. The collar, I've got one myself. Anyway, this one goes, oh, who's going to stop me? Anyway, I said, I am. And he went to move it, and I went bang, hit him straight away. And the other one dropped the fence, 2 of them straight away. And the other 2 ran out the fucking club. We work for good grain, they were shouting, tuxedos. I don't give a fuck who you work for, fuck off. Anyway, fuck off. You come in and set the way, can I get in, mate? I'll just let you in. Coming in like Billy Big Balls, think you're a clever cunt. I knock more people out for being cocky cunts than actually being trying to attack me. Loads I've grabbed and held and said, stop it being a fucking idiot, I'll break your neck. But ones who try, cocky ones, like divvy cunts. Only 1, 2, 3, what's it? I'm saying Timmy B, what's that? Do the trick, yeah. Right, guys, I'm going to shoot tonight. I'm fucking charging now. I'm going to have something to eat. Emma's made me a load of nice food. Be back on tomorrow. Everything's looking good. Michael owns racing horses. Yeah, Michael owns a lot of racing horses. He's one of the richest, probably the richest player in the fucking league, I think. The money he's got with the horses made him more money. Tell me that wouldn't definitely be the trick. Yeah. Right, I'm going to go. It's 2 hours I've done, so I'm fucking shattered now. Right, but guys, thank you very much for listening again. Tales from the Attachment. That sounds good, doesn't it? Right. 1 bit of sleep tonight, you as well as violence.